This should be illegal. I'm just saying. Yeah, let me know how it looks on your guys' end. Let me know if it's as smooth and gorgeous as Karinsky himself. You need it not suited? Oh, okay, I'll do it. NSFW. Let me get the tag after this. Not suited for work, too much mech porn. Ooh. Okay. Okay. It's got a light beep. Oh, we say hello.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Not even turning around. Yeah, give me that back. You like it when I scratch your back?
Acquired. Fuel at 25%. New target acquired.
He was real hurt.
New target acquired.
Oh yeah. Grayscale mech porn in HD. I'm only watching on phone, but hot dang, it looks good, right? That's what I thought, man. All right, so we're sticking with this setup. And gosh, does it look good, I think.
New target acquired.
Oh my gosh, this guy, poor guy. He doesn't realize. It's over, man.
New target acquired.
It's over, it's game over, man. All right, Echo.
New target
I'm gonna take out the, here you go. Oh, rip.
Heat level critical.
Oh, one more shot. There we go.
Target destroyed.
Dropping on
Target
Echo.
acquired. Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
Oh, I missed the shot.
Override
It doesn't
shutdown.
matter. Fox shot, fox
New
shot.
target acquired.
Oh. No, I mean, I'm, you know, obviously dead serious. I want you guys to have the best viewing experience. Do you feel like, I feel like it looks so much better. It actually looks like it's high refresh rate as well. That was one of the issues I had with it downscaling to 720, was it just lost so much of its sharpness. Like I was like, this doesn't look like I'm watching a good, you know, like quality stream. I don't know.
Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired.
Feels good. Feels good, bro.
New target
All right.
acquired.
Via Babeco 4.
It's always good and reassuring to see that, you know,
Incoming missile.
others enjoy your
Critical damage.
works. You know what I'm saying?
New target acquired.
Hashtag Kappa.
New target acquired. Fuel
Let's counter push, guys. We're 5-2.
25%.
We're winning this. Push left towards Delta.
Yeah, stop the NASCAR going.
I mean, flanking's flanking, but
New target acquired. Center torso critical damage. Right arm critical damage. New target
Lima's
acquired.
pushing. That could wreck me if I run into it. Lima's almost down.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
I knew he was crit CT, so was that Uziel.
New target acquired.
Let's take this top.
Target destroyed.
Oh, hello.
Target destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
Acquired.
I can count your eyebrow hairs? Oh, man, I gotta be careful. These things are out of control. I have some, like,
Target
legit
acquired.
eyebrows, bro.
Target spotted.
Left arm
Oh, shit,
destroyed.
that hurt.
Right leg critical damage.
No!
Jag base, this is Jag 12. I'm approaching the reported radar signature.
F in chat, guys. Chat.
Nothing on scope, Jag base. We've lost half our force. Can't lose any more soldiers. Neg base. Half Jag 12. Set waypoint.
F in chat.
Yeah. Half base, setting nav. Base. Picking up heat sig. Cannot get locked.
Hold on, let me.
Kodiak base, Kodiak. Jag 12. Jag 12. Soldier
You can't do NSFW tag? What? Let me just put it in the title.
Charlie 6.
There we go. All right, I've updated the stream title. You guys think that's appropriate now? People at work.
Target spotted.
What's left? Oh, Piranha. Anyways, like say welcome. We've already got like 50, rolling in 60 people already. We just started. If you're just now tuning in, retweets are appreciated. Dropping that link in chat. And of course, just want to say welcome to everyone out there. Laurent, like I said, you got a package. They're picking it up today. Sorry for the delay. Is a stream boss with 7k health. Yeah, I'm gonna like, I'm gonna do some testing.
Get together, guys.
With this.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Target acquired.
He said it straight for him. Unzoom, unzoom, no, unzoom.
Target spotted.
Drive by Piranha, or pretty much rip. I do have something that's underneath. Oh. How you doing, Kithmar, with that 2-month resub, sir? How you doing, bro? Welcome back. Thank you for the continued support. Cyclops, hit R, lock your targets. About to drop right in front of you.
Target spotted.
He's moving Echo 5 to Echo 6. This linebacker should be able to just tear him apart. Stream is NSFW today. You might want to make sure that there's no children watching, and or your wife,
Good job, soldiers.
or your boss. All the above. What if your wife is your boss? Who does number 2 work for? So, NGNG podcast number 167. You guys listened to it yet? He was storing ammo in his arms? No. Not like this. Not like this. Oh, Schwank is back. How you doing, Schwank? Welcome back. Twitch Prime, about time. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for that Prime. Much appreciated. Yeah, we had a lot of gifted subs that just, I think just ended. Because I think we just lost like 50-ish subs within this past weekend, just because of the gifted subs ending. We had a lot of gifted subs last month. It was insane. It's Brick with a Prime sub as well. Thank you, bro. I can help. Thank you, bro. Ugh. How you doing? It was so funny. I was watching. I don't know if you guys know Shroud. He's he used to be like Counter-Strike Pro, and he plays all the battle royale games, and he's playing COD right now. But like, as I was going to bed, he just like raided some random dude and gave him like 100 gifted subs, and the dude was just like, what the shit, dude? I was like, that is glorious. Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, Sean, what's up?
Just wubbing through life, you know.
Yep. The wubs is life.
Stupendous. My new GP arrives today, and dentist went well, except I need gum draft. Oof. You know what's funny is I have a few receding. Well, they're like, don't brush too hard, and then like they're like, you need to brush a little bit harder. It's like, can you make up your mind?
Hadn't really got into the Phoenix Hawk. I'm gonna have to look at that.
Oh, I love the 6 medium pulse, man. Whew.
Let's try it.
What Schwank? What GPU did you get?
Trying to finish up the champion Dealy Bob right now.
Actually, after the heat change, I think the Phoenix Hawk can also run 6 ER mats very fine. Makes for a great skirmisher.
Have to look at that as well.
Ooh, nice, man. You're going to enjoy. What are you upgrading from? Top Bravo's by himself?
Target acquired.
Not by himself now.
New target acquired.
Oh, that was a good hit.
Delta.
Target spotted.
Oh, 760? Yeah. You're gonna like that.
How much on top?
Yeah, multiples.
New target acquired.
Popping UAV.
On Echo. Thank you for the UAV.
UAV activated.
On Echo.
New target acquired.
He's running away.
Yeah, I like it that way.
Being canceled, I gotta be very careful here.
New
Echo's crit.
target acquired.
Rear.
Working on it.
This guy's shot. He's like, what the shot?
I'm switching into you.
Acquired.
Nice, dude. Well, congrats, Schwank. Enjoy the HD. Yeah, you'll dude. The 10 series cards are fantastic. Nvidia really sort of screwed the pooch with the 2000 series launch, in my
Let me get that
opinion.
Mad Dog if you can. India's right there. Send a torso Foxtrot.
Target destroyed.
Foxtrot down.
I think we can take top now,
New
so we don't have
Yep.
to rotate hard.
acquired.
Alright, push it.
Target
Here comes
acquired.
Echo. Echo.
On Juliet.
New target acquired.
Oh my God, Juliet's rip. Oh no! What is that? Charlie. Legged.
Heat
Get a
level
torso.
critical.
Rip.
Target destroyed.
You're pushing down. around,
Yeah, keep the high ground.
Target acquired. Target acquired.
On Delta.
Assistance.
Yeah, just keep the high ground.
Warning, incoming missile.
I mean, actually, I didn't mean fall.
Porting the Delta,
Ledge.
he's weak.
95%.
All right.
Fuel
I've got a
at
huntsman coming up on the other
0%.
side, far ramp Delta 4.
What is this extra clear stream? Right, sorcery, dude.
Acquired.
I'm sorry.
Delta should be
Like
one
it
touch.
hasn't looked like this the entire time. Like this is how the stream should look.
Acquired.
Lima, Lima, Lima.
Target destroyed.
Here comes
Lima
rear.
down.
Target
Echo 5,
acquired.
Echo 5. Echo CT.
New target acquired.
Oh, that dude's.
Need some help here with hotel. Right here in Delta 5.
Yep,
Yep,
Yellow
yep,
L.
yep. Go for his leg. Leg.
That leg there. He's leg good.
Target destroyed.
Alright, got some problems in the basement here.
New target acquired.
He was the same one we got killed by last time. Not this
Gonna
time,
drop down
buddy.
with my hand here.
Not your buddy, pal. I'll take a hit.
Critical damage. Warning,
Oh no, no, he's gonna get help.
center
Oh, that
Thanks for
took
the
out
help.
my ECM.
damage.
No, not like this. What tweaks? I'm actually pushing 1080
Target
at 60.
destroyed. New
Um,
target acquired.
I'm actually using an NVINC
Yep.
instead of
A
264.
revenant or something in the bottom. It
Target
says Mad Dog
destroyed.
chassis.
On our way.
Heat level critical.
So what was happening was, because I play at 1440p, it was downscaling it, and there's nothing you can do with OBS. It naturally does that.
Target
um,
acquired. Heat level
The one in the
critical.
basement's running autocans.
Target destroyed.
Should be that Mad Dog.
Still one missing.
Acquired. Heat
He's
level
right there.
critical.
SRM, Brawler.
Is it SRM Brawler? I thought it was
Heat level critical.
Oh yeah.
ACs.
Target
Oh, yeah.
destroyed.
Yeah, he took me out. GG guys.
Command,
Well played.
happy to hear of your success and achievements on
Good
the
game,
surface.
guys. Stream it if you want to come hang out. So yeah, basically I'm pushing a higher resolution at 60. The catch here, another 1K damage match. The catch here, of course, is like the more bandwidth that you want, right? So if you want 1080 at 60, unfortunately, they cap you at 6,000 bitrate. So until they update that. But I think it looks pretty damn sharp, and I'm happy with the results. And I think it looks better for you guys. You can see text better, right? All of this is better. It's not super small anymore, right? Mech Lab looks probably a lot better, I'm assuming. You can actually read the letters. That was one thing, because I was going from 1440 down to 720. Everything gets shrunk down, right? Which isn't obviously good for you guys, the viewers. So now you get 1080 at full glorious, you know, detail, right? I'm also using the NVINC encoder, which is something I'm testing, and I'm using their high quality preset with 2-pass encoding. Legible lang, right? All right, so yeah, this feels pretty good too. Don't forget retweets, guys. Do another match here. wasn't supposed to be that. Leggable. What? I'm not a big fan of this song. Next. Right. Anyways, how's everyone's day, night, morning going?
Reactor.
How you guys
online.
doing? What's up, bros?
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems.
Hey, good morning, guys.
nominal.
Had a really good weekend.
Override engaged.
Fortunately, my boys didn't secure the win.
Hi, Twitch.
Twitch says clean your room. Do your laundry. Had a good.
Appreciate my mom.
It's your daddy. Oh. Had a good run Saturday, and then I had a 10-mile run yesterday on the trails. Went really good. So I have a race next weekend. It'll be about 8 miles. So I wanted to get a good run in on Sunday. That was a little bit further. And of course I haven't ran a long distance in a while, just upping my mileage back up because I took that 6 weeks off.
Target acquired.
So
Target spotted.
like it really, it'll pay out.
Target.
By the way, let me know how the stream looks in this map. Obviously a lot more stuff going on. Let me know if it seems pixelated or you guys like, nah, it's all good. It's all good. Well, again, I think I'll be leaving it here at the stream settings.
New target acquired. Target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me. Hardlock Foxtrot, bring it.
New target acquired.
Hey, Sidestep, how you guys doing?
New target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Oh, he actually saw me, damn it. UAV check, Golf 7.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
UAV activated.
I need to put that up. Make sure.
New
Chugging some
target
coffee.
acquired.
Dude, it is cold, isn't it? Woke up in my house and it was 60 degrees. Love it.
Target spotted.
That may seem really cold, but we have this like duvet down comforter. It's all fancy and shit. My wife.
Target
New
spotted.
target acquired.
Yeah, I love it, man.
Target spotted.
Acquired.
I just gave away my position.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
I think I'm
Kilo
gonna
up
be aggressive
top.
here.
keep an eye on him.
Acquired.
Watch Charlie.
New
He's got his
target
ECM up.
acquired.
No, 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 no.
Target destroyed.
Damn it.
New target acquired.
It's alright. That's alright.
Warning, incoming missile.
Gulf is isolated.
New target acquired.
Spotted.
Warning, incoming missile. Target
Gulf is
destroyed.
six.
Hey,
Gulf is
random.
dead.
Thank you for becoming
We got a couple
Bitbot,
polygons out of the Citadel.
Critical.
the #1.
New target acquired.
Push the guys in the water. Echo's a missile boat.
Target spotted.
So is
Yeah,
Luna.
a lot of guys in the water.
Yeah, they're missile boats too. Push them.
Level critical.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
At the top with the single bit, right?
Target acquired.
Hey man, take the wins when you can get them, right?
Need assistance.
New target acquired.
Affirmative.
Oh,
Affirmative.
Target
oh, got it.
destroyed.
Papa Spud.
Target destroyed.
Rip.
Good job. Nice.
Weapon, south. It's, dude, it's like 50 degrees out. What are you talking about? Yeah, we keep our house pretty chilly. Like, we'll keep it at 65. I didn't have the heat on though, so like it got down to 60 in our house, which is fine. In bed, you're like, oh, this feels great, right? But when you get out, you're like, ah, my hands and feet, you know. Dude, remember like our old house? I had this AC vent like right above, like air vent, right? So like even during like the summer when it was like hot and you had the AC on, like it used to blow on your hands. Dude, playing on the computer when your hands are frozen is not cool. Oh no, that's actually the definition of cool, Phil, literally. Like I think you need to use different words. All right. That's 3 matches in a row. 3 matches in a row of dominance. Hey, what's going on, Eisen? How you doing? Weapon, Morty, how you doing? Random, thank you again, dude. Sidestep, right? Yeah, we keep it actually pretty cool, so. All right, should we do this one more time? I'm actually enjoying this. Do the 1B too. How's the Hellfire? Hellfire is actually pretty solid as far as laser. Like if you were, like think of it as like a linebacker slash Mad Dog laser boat, right? 60 tons. You have a lot more pod space here than a linebacker. Obviously, because it's a battle mech, but it doesn't have the best hard points, like comparatively. So you can do ballistic here, right? But when you compare them to the Mad Dog does missiles better, in my opinion. You're running around in a fast ECM medium pulse laser boat. Is this upside down, Dave? Hey, look, I can't help that they're effective, all right? What do you want from me? Yes, so you can do GOS and other options. My favorite setup, or the best plane setup, I feel like, is the ER medium large pulse. We could actually Indo. Oh wow. I don't know how I didn't. Oh, that's why. That's why. Does nothing for me. We got too much tonnage here. Yeah, so I mean, if you compare it 60 tonners jungle, the Mad Dog in my opinion is even though this has missile hardpoints, the Mad Dog gets bonuses for, right, the Prime, and H gets bonuses for those Omnipods. So I still feel like yes, you can do it on this, but I still feel like Mad Dog's better. Now, that being said, from a laser standpoint and combination of ballistic and stuff, you can do LBs here. You can do, obviously, we've only got one ballistic, 2 ballistic, and that's on the Void. So the Void has 2 ballistic, but here's the deal. It's right here. So technically you can do dual Gauss, but I feel like, again, the dual Gauss is actually better on the Mad Dog. The D, even though it's on the arms, you get a lot. It's just one of those where the Mad Dog is a better looking mech, I agree. And if you look at like the silhouette here, it's still big in comparison. The low slung hard points here. I like the Hellfire. It's just when you compare it to 60 tonner, why would I take this, generally speaking, when I can just take a 65 tonner? That's usually better. That would be the argument. Like, even if you were to do like 6 medium pulse like the linebacker, I think your better bet is the linebacker over this, because you got higher mounts. It's all torso mount, right? Arms here are wide. I'm talking about the linebacker or mount. So teach his own. I think if you're forced, if like you have if you had like a drop deck of like, oh, I can only take a 60 tonner, then I think this is a fine laser vomit, right? But that's where you have to play with. And you know, I like playing ECM mechs a lot when I'm dropping solo too, just because I feel like it gives me that ninja edge, if you will. Hey, Fiora, what are you doing? Are you on your computer, or are you just waking up? Yes, I am actually looking forward to the Vapor Eagle. That's right. That's all that matters. Imagine this, but on the Vapor Eagle. You're supposed to be working? Working on, what are you doing? Oh, third cane?
This is awesome.
No, you're awesome. All right, guys. Cap is in chat if you're enjoying the mech porn. You guys enjoy this HD mech porn? Well, Fiora, do you wanna come talk and entertain us while you're doing that? You don't have to play. You could just chime in, right? All right. I'm actually not sure. It's actually a good question. All right, 1 second, guys. We are connecting. Hold on. Shh. You remember that noise? Jesus.
Barely. I was like 8.
Oh my God.
Yeah, even younger maybe. I was like 4 maybe.
Oh, let me tell you, those were the sounds of joy.
I mean, I remember because my brother and I, our first console was a Sega Genesis, and we went to a little website called cheatcc.com, and we looked up all the move lists and everything, and we actually like downloaded them and like, well, we didn't really like download them, but we printed them out, and we had this packet we would always go back and refer to.
Oh yeah, I'm totally familiar with it. And it would have the playthroughs too, like for all your PlayStation games, all like the RPGs and stuff, to where it would tell you where everything is. Yeah,
Yeah.
been there.
Yeah.
Yes,
my
the
God.
podcast does have a link to the concept, rough up design. So this is what I'm thinking, guys. I need you guys to focus just for a moment. Jesus, what just happened to those bits? Kuda, welcome back. 17 months in a row, dude. How you doing? Thank you for the continued support, man. Using your Prime here. Did you? I don't know if you listened to the podcast, Fiora, but they talked about Mechon and the pods. And there's an image, and I think there's a linked image.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Right? I think we should build that or something like that here. I have plenty of room, guys. We can do this. So starting whenever the like release date, we're gonna make this happen. I need you to focus. Oh my God, what happened to those bits? All I saw was something fling. There's one that's tripping out right now.
Do you have the technical skill? Are you doing this by yourself?
I mean, I've got you guys. That counts for something, right?
I have a laser cutter and a 3D printer. I'm sure we could get something worked out.
Well, I'm just saying, like, getting a, like, I don't have the tools for, like, the woodworking, but we can make this work, right?
You want people to send you the parts?
No. I'm just saying the stream, we'll make it happen. The stream will make it happen, because, you know. Well, ours will be, like, really cool. No, I think it'd be cool. Like, get something like where it's enclosed, and yeah, I don't know. We're gonna.
Can you stream from it? Like, would you?
Oh
put, like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, you know, because that would look sick as hell.
They're being.
Like you're
Oh
actually in
yeah.
the cockpit.
And we could do like one of those little button. Just set up like the keybinds, so like a different camera view. So like, we'd have like 2 or 3, probably like 3. C9, you know, the cameras in there, and just hotkey them, yeah.
Yeah, because you're dead on camera, and you could have like some cool lighting in there, you know, and you could make, I don't know if you could wire it up to like flash a little bit when you take damage, or or like when people donate or whatever.
Build a haven? What now, motherfucker? Right, dude. Oh, third Kane. Thank you for the bits, sir. Yeah, I'm trying something new for the stream boss. So. Did that help this poor bit? No, I don't do that. Poor bit's like tweaking this shit out. Who's this I hear? This is Fiora. Bunny.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, the game is raised. Nope, no. To clear the cup. Oh, Jesus. We've done testing in the past. I don't, well, you know this, Fiora, like for some reason, Streamlabs, the jar, it's physics based, but if you drop like a 500 bit versus a $5 dono, the $5 dono is like weighted like 10 times as much.
This is true, yeah.
Which it's the exact same, but for some odd reason, just donations are crotch cam for drama.
Crotch cam for drama.
Oh yeah. We're gonna be doing either like a fighter pilot helmet. You know, it'd be awesome is getting like, obviously I know it's not. I want to say it's not. Have you seen like the new like F-22 helmets? Like
I have
the.
Not.
Hold on.
You got a link for me? I'm Googling.
This shit looks like it's out of sci-fi. Like.
Is this? I think I'm looking at the.
There's
right one.
so many.
Is it the one with like the weird?
Yeah, let
like,
me
tubes on the front.
Yeah, here, watch this. That is an actual helmet. Like that is the actual helmet.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's like carbon fiber.
That's terrifying.
It's
looking.
fucking awesome.
Oh my god.
I think Haven has a helmet you might like for your project. Really?
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh,
Phil, you're paying
shit.
for the drinks, right?
AC 140 online.
I don't know. I could throw like I'm trying to think of like if I could throw together like a cheap version. Oh god.
Third Kane. Not like this. Thank you for the donation, but it didn't work because all the sub badges are at the bottom and it's protecting it. It's still trapped. Hold on. We've got a... Do you guys want me to fix it? Because I can fix it. Or if you want to try to fix it. There's Chinese airsoft pilot helmets like Haven has. Yeah, well, like I said, as things get closer, thank you, Third Kane, for that dono, man. Much appreciated. Yeah, we'll definitely have to take a look, and we're gonna like I said, I'm pretty damn excited, and yes, HOTAS and everything. I think we'll need to be, yeah. By the way, Phil. Don't make me grab my tools and book a flight. Yeah, I think we can do it. I think any good builds for the point of view for the Phoenix Hawk? Well, I've played 3 matches in a row. The first one was 1,009. The second one was 1,000 something, 33, and that last one was 900.
Oh really? What do you got on there?
The 2 runs 6 medium pulse, 1 jump jet.
Oh, yeah.
Here, I'll export and drop it.
What's the heat management?
1.31.
Oh, not bad. NDCM.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
The skills. Laurent, I'm saying it doesn't need HOTAS, but I'll probably be playing Mech 5 with it. Especially if we do that, when we do that build. Not if.
I was looking into buying like an actual gaming chair, so maybe I need to get one that has the aesthetics of like a sort of cockpit seat.
Are we stripping down to our shorts for pod immersion because I don't want ringworm? Oh Jesus. You know, ringworm is the exact same as athlete's feet. It is athlete's feet, just in different locations. Yeah, if your stream resolution is set to 720, just switch to 1080 at 60 for full amazingness. No, Father Bill. So what I was wanting is, because I play at 1440 and it downscales to 1280 or a 720 broadcasting out, the problem with it is like what I see on my preview screen and then what you guys are seeing was very blurry. And of course, then it doesn't help that everything's super small too. And so last night before I went to bed, I was testing out a few things. And one of those was that if you can actually push more than 6,000 bitrate, but you have to uncheck enforce the streamer's settings or whatever. But the problem is when you do that, it won't let you do 1080 at 60 FPS. You can do 720 at 60 FPS, but if you uncheck that, it will not let you do 1080 at 60. So here's the kicker. If you check it, it forces you to do 6,000 bitrate. So I've been running 8,000 for like 2 years. I don't know. It's been a while. Like so now I'm only pushing 6, but I'm pushing 1080 at 60. Here's the kicker. So what I was doing was I've been using X264 codec, and for those that don't know, X264 codec, the layman's is just basically how it takes an image, from my screen, compresses it, and broadcasts out. That's really all you need to know, is how it handles that. Well, X264 is sort of like the standard. Well, NVIDIA a while back came out with a thing called NVENC, which is basically utilizing, instead of your CPU being the encoder, which is what X264 does, is that it utilizes your encoder on your GPU. So it offloads that instead of your CPU doing it. Well, the only problem is, generally speaking, NVENC isn't as good at that when you look at certain things. Anyways, it's came a long way. For those that are familiar, like Shadowplay is what uses NVENC. It's just basically an encoder. Well, OBS can utilize it. So I did some testing around last night, and we're actually using the NVENC encoder right now at 6K bitrate, doing double pass using high quality settings for NVENC. And I think it looks pretty damn sharp. I think you will still get some pixelation here and there. Obviously very fast. You've got a lot of texture blending that occurs. Let's push center, guys, push center. That way we don't rotate. But I was always really disappointed with the stream just because it never looked like crisp and clear. My preview looked crisp and clear, but it never did. And so I never really liked that. And of course the fix was doing what I did last night, and we're better for it as a stream. So there's that. This might be a mistake. They're running. Push. It's right above me. Enemy UAV right above us. Yeah, so the stream should look crisp, clear. If you come here every single day, you probably notice a difference.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
I mean, it's smart for them to basically say, hey, if you want higher bitrate, you gotta,
Destroyed.
Need assistance.
or if you want higher bitrate, you sacrifice that. But anyways, yeah, it should be clear, crisp.
New target acquired. Left critical damage.
Push those guys. Push, Juliet.
Target spotted.
Taking your torso. Oh yeah.
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Delta CT.
Target spotted.
Heat level.
Does it impact your viewers though? What are we talking about? Yeah, I think obviously the better your stream looks, it's always better, you know, as far as like viewers.
New target acquired.
I think the sloppy play negates any crispness, right? Man, get good, Phil. Oh, hello, you little shit.
Heat level critical.
That was annoying.
New target acquired.
Aren't we winning this? We should be just winning this.
Keep splitting.
Target acquired.
Everyone for himself. Let's wait and fight.
New target acquired.
Well, we just got two fights going on.
Destroyed.
Keep pushing. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Oh.
We've almost got them all. Clean up the survivors.
Yes.
Spotted.
Eora is on comms with us.
Yeah. Somebody's mowing the lawn outside, so I had to mute myself there for a sec.
No, you're fine.
And as far as like definition goes, it's good if you have like encoding, but you're not practicing for that.
Good job,
So it
soldiers.
might not be the best idea for everyone, but if you have it, go for it.
Time for that rap battle, Phil. What? Alright, that wasn't as high a scoring of a match, but Yeah, you can always reset what resolution you're watching at. Oh, Lupo, everyone has encoding. What you're talking about is transcoding. That's basically your non-partnered, and even affiliates have it now, don't they?
Only if you make it to a certain amount of viewers, and Twitch likes you.
That's stupid. All right. I mean, it's yeah. You guys are. All right. So let's fix this. Yeah. So Vapor Eagle. Someone was asking me if any of them could do this setup, and the answer is yes, actually. And unfortunately, though, it wouldn't have ECM. But yes, the Vapor Eagle 4 has 3 energy in the left arm, 4 energy in the right arm. And we do want ECM. That's the rival to Hero. Ballistic 3 in the R, 2 in the... Yeah, that's not going to be... So yeah, the comparison would be to the 4, right? Yeah, Lefty, I was, I think I fixed that. I think it's, because MW is a bit louder. I'm gonna turn it down just a smidgen. Hey, Lefty, how you doing, by the way, guys? All right, so Phoenix Hawk 2, it's always fun. Obviously with the changes, still, I mean, you can push it as far as heat. You don't have a ton of extra doubles comparatively, but feels good. Hey, bed hanger. All right, do you guys want me to fix the jar? I can fix the jar. I can fix it. It's like spazzing out the entire time. All right, there we go.
That's why I really like my jar, which is like the Plinko board.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think we can have some fun with mock-up helmet-esque type thing.
Yeah.
There's even like motorcycle helmets that are very similar, but I think we can get some military type looking ones too, or one. Hey, what's going on, Huzzah? How you doing? I've got a beer stein. What are you talking about? All right. What do you guys want to do today? Oh, I mean for the jar. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, there's a few options that you have. It's just which ones look good, in my opinion. Like the Scotch glass, I think looks good. The other one, I think, just doesn't look as nice. Oh, they do have that board thing you're talking about.
Yeah.
And they just fall through. Oh my god, it's huge. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they have that.
It's a lot of fun. Occasionally you get people just like stuck on it, just like dropping in like one bit at a time, just going.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Mm-hmm. I feel like I feel like we need something with. I feel like this is what. Thank you, Stooks. How you doing, man? Oh, you know what? Let's do the thing. You like the new cup? I don't know. There is something satisfying about splooshing a cup too.
Right, right.
Right. So you guys decide. You the viewers decide. You the splooshers decide. Yeah, the whole partner affiliate. I don't know if I've had direct talks with you. I've now talked to Loken quite about it. I'm sort of torn. Like, I'm glad that it's like a middle ground for people. Like, oh hey, progress. The problem I have with it is like, to get affiliate is pretty low hanging fruit.
Right, right.
And then it's this humongous, like, to go from, I think it's like what it's you have to have,
average viewers.
Yeah, 3 average viewers to 70
followers.
to 75 average. And that means like, that's why if you've been watching like Star Wolf guys and or not Star Wolf, Modeeb, like when someone raids him, he's like, hey, if you're up in your URL, if you have anything with raid in there, make sure to just come to my channel. That way it doesn't not count it. And the reason he's saying that is because if you get raided, it doesn't count those people as part of your concurrent viewers. So that's why he says, hey, just click on my channel and come directly here. Yeah, it's just one of those where like I feel like they hold the partner over people's heads. Now, I'm sure there's maybe a technical reason, like they have to set the bar realistically at some level, right? Because of maybe there is a bandwidth, like if everyone then, like, or something like that. I don't know.
Like if everyone had transcoding, like that'd be probably unnecessary amount of load on their servers. Because if like Joe Schmo over here is just streaming to himself and has, 6 different streams of different quality that aren't actually going to anybody. Like I see that technical part at least.
Yeah, like so is there a technical reason? But like I said, I know it's getting better, and it is better than it used to be. And I know that's created a divide in the streaming community, not in MWO, by the way. I'm just saying in the community of saying, people are like, I busted my ass for 3 years streaming nonstop to get partnered, and then here comes this regular Joe Schmo, and all of a sudden he's got. And the problem I have with that is, it's like, just because you did it doesn't mean it's right. Like, just because you put it doesn't mean it's right. I mean, why do people watch you compared to why does someone watch others? I mean, it's here nor there. It's like, are you worried about like competition? Because like if it's competition, then obviously, generally speaking, I feel like that's. I just feel like it's like justifying a broken system. Be like, oh well, yeah, it's okay because I put in the time and effort and I deserve it. Whereas that other person could be just actually a better entertainer, better streamer, and never gets partner or takes him forever. That doesn't mean it's justified either, right?
I mean, yes and no, but like streaming isn't really like most things, right?
Target acquired.
You can put in a lot of work, but that doesn't mean you're going to get a lot out of it. You have to be
New
producing a very high quality product. It's, it's a very competitive market and very flooded. And I'm not too worried about it.
New
Like,
target
I feel if you get too focused on numbers and you get too focused on, you know, I need to do this or I need to do that, then you're not focusing on the content. I feel I'm more in the camp of just like produce good content and you'll get there eventually.
Acquired.
Well, yeah, the tough thing,
Come on, guys, 100 actually.
I think there's something to be said of though, is you can use numbers as a metric to say like, oh yeah, that worked really well. You know, like,
Right.
Or for me though, I always look at it as, especially for streamers in MWO, is why do people
Back up
show
in
up to
the
certain
thunder, come
people's
on.
streams?
Fresh
And that's
full.
what I look at. And obviously I'm on the outside looking in and I can be like, oh, because they're engaging, they have good audio quality, they have good video. Those are like givens, but it's like the major difference I see is how they interact with their stream that sets people apart in MWO. And you can see who gravitates to whose stream and for different reasons, right? And you know, people that go to Proton go for it for, you know, his quality of play, right? And other factors, of course. He's entertaining in his own form. But I guess my point being is, we. Jesus. I'm like trying to have an important conversation in the middle of this shit.
Handicapping yourself by having a conversation about streaming while you're playing.
Let's then move forward. Fafnir, go. Huntly,
Boy,
go.
you're blocking. Fafnir. We're losing this because we're losing momentum here.
New target acquired.
Oh, that's a lot of alarms. I can't get out of here without getting shot in the back, I think. We're gonna try. I don't think it's gonna be very successful.
New target
Down below, platform. Yeah, this is gonna be rough.
Don't let the hostiles take down any more of you.
We totally lost momentum there. Oh, hello.
incoming missile.
Oh, I just avoided that. Oh, wow. Yeah, unfortunately. What do we have out in the... Are they sniping? Oh, they are sniping. Hey, if they can do some work.
New target acquired.
Oh, this back.
The jaws of defeat are closing in around us.
Target destroyed.
Good kill.
New target acquired. Target acquired.
Oh, shit.
Also critical
Surprise,
damage.
Atlas.
Oh, what
Oh.
is he doing?
Oh, lame.
Looks like only half of the enemies remain.
Oh, yeah. It's all definitely on preference. So... I don't know. I think some games obviously can be saturated, if you will. But again, I always define success on a few different things. It's like you've got, are you meeting your goals, and what are your goals? And goals, you have short term, right? You have longer as well. I think most people that decide to stream, I think a great goal is to where they can be financially safe every single month. I think a lot of people don't talk about that as much because they feel like they shouldn't talk about their monetization of the channel. And I think that's actually very important to do. And so that your viewers know, like, hey, you know, we really like your content and we want to support you going in that direction. And I'm not saying like you're beating people over the head, you know, with it, and like, oh, give me money and blah, blah, blah. But financial stress is probably one of the biggest things I see as a detriment for streamers, of being able to do it and then be able to pay your bills. And then, you know, like if you have an outside job, that's something that, you don't have to worry, you don't have to worry about as much, right? Because you're getting that paycheck every single month. And maybe you even have what about retirement? Like that's something like if you're a streamer, you have to do yourself. It's the same thing if like you own your own business, right? You know, you've got to get your own insurance. I don't know if I like the UAC 20, guys, compared to the LB 20s. I mean, yeah, it's nice, especially if you get that sweet double tap, right? Where you can do 40, 80 damage, potentially like boom, boom. But
the muzzle flash is real.
I don't mind the LB. I think you could have both setups here, but I think personally I do enjoy the LB setup comparatively. But you just have to have sweet RNGesus, you know, sort of to come in here. I don't think it's volatile, Rogard. I think I don't think that's the correct term to use. I think it's but you're right as far as like don't put your eggs in all a basket. You have to diversify. So like you know,
it's like, I mean, it's all like starting your own business, and as long as you're like doing the correct business practices and whatnot, you'll grow and you'll get, you know, it'll get better, and eventually it'll be, you know, making a profit. But you know, the first year or two, it's going to be not so great.
Yeah, I mean, so looking at, you know, you just start up, speaking of which, you just start up your YouTube channel. Feel free to plug that in. And I feel like that's important for streamers, is if you're a streamer, you can take, let's just say you stream for 6 to 8 hours a day. Take the time, like if you have a really good match, and this is MWO or this is any game really. Let's just say you have a really good match and you want to highlight that. Just on a little piece of paper, just write your timestamp so you can find it really quick. And then when you're done, just create a highlight of it, and you just export it to YouTube. Now, yes, it doesn't have all the fancy like editing and all that, but it's not supposed to be. It's a stream highlight. Boom, now you've got a playlist of MWO highlights, right? And so now you can post stuff. Hey, I want to make a little bit more in-depth edited content. Well, there's actually plenty of free video editors. I'm actually utilizing one. Cool. Well, then you got to set up a OBS profile for it. So I have a profile for local recordings, right? And so I've got one for 30 FPS and one for 60. 30 would be like if I'm going to be looking at like static images. There's no reason for 60. But boom, you've got that set up. Okay, well then you start creating like a sort of like what like Bear Duel and stuff is. He's got Let's Plays every single day. So he's got one that he does for BattleTech and one that he does for MWO. And I feel like it's so important for like streamers to look at what other streamers are doing who have success and say, okay, well, what are they doing? And either one, you can copy them, which there's no issues with doing, I think. I think it's fantastic to see what someone else is doing. And or why are they doing that, and experiment yourself. But YouTube is big, getting obviously now you've got Twitch, now you've got a YouTube presence after a while, and YouTube takes time, generally speaking, depending.
Oh, sure. You gotta diversify for sure. I mean, there's hundreds of different ways to reach people. You know, you can have an interesting Twitter, you can have your Twitch, obviously, and you can have your YouTube. So basically, you just want to put enough content out there so that people can continue to find you even when you're asleep.
Yep.
You know.
And one thing I realized was not putting up more than 2 videos a day is actually a pretty sweet spot. You can oversaturate with too much videos.
Right.
And what I mean by that is if you look at the analytics and you can see minutes watched and all that, blah, blah, blah. The time as well, if videos are X length of time, and there's a lot of metrics you can use for that. But ultimately, it comes down to like, do people watch you? And there's different reasons. Is it the passion you have for the videos? Like maybe again, you're really good at the game. Is it? Geesh. Is it you're just straight up entertaining? Like I laugh my ass off. Like Bike Man, the shit he says, man. Just I don't know how, but he does it. I don't know if that hit friendly. That might have hit.
Yeah, what I always say is that there's two things that you can do for streaming, at least on Twitch specifically, is that you can either be good at the game or you can be entertaining, and you can make up for a lack of one with an excess of another. And it's, I mean, ideally you would be maximum entertaining and maximum good, but it's not realistic for like anyone.
New target acquired. New target acquired. New target.
But yeah, I did
acquired.
just start my YouTube's first video went up Friday. I'm actually supposed to be recording for the one that's supposed to be going up this Friday.
Ah, shit, it's a piranha. Ah! No, 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 don't drop off the ledge. If I drop off the ledge, I'm dead. How does he know I'm right here? Oh, that's cute. I wonder if he's watching the stream. Because he knew exactly where I was, regardless if I went behind. Yeah, I'm screwed here. That's my own fault, not following the team.
Weapon explosion detected.
I'm just wondering if he's watching the stream too.
Arm destroyed. Arm destroyed.
Well, it's the gridiron. You don't run AC-20 on the gridiron. There's no point in running this with an AC-20 compared to the 4G. If I'd have the 4G, that he wouldn't have done that. Yeah, that was my fault.
Well, you squirreled two people.
Yeah, but we were already down. I should have been up on that ledge and dealt to Charlie 3.
Right.
The problem with the gridiron is, even though it's got a really nice fire rate on the Goss, you have to like hit every single shot and go through a lot of them.
I'm generally not a fan of the AC-20. I feel like even with its recent velocity buff and stuff, it's way too slow for the range it's at. But I was having a lot of fun with it on the Champion. It was the 1N or whatever. It has the 20% ballistic velocity quirk.
Critical damage.
That felt really good.
Torso critical damage.
Yeah, the 4G with the AC-20, it's magical. Me actually go to the I was meaning to actually take this. I didn't realize I was in the gridiron until I was in match. There we go. Yeah, no, streaming is fantastic. It's one of those where you know you get in, you get what you put in, I think, and of course finding people that, you know, want to, and Rogard said this earlier, and I think this is actually really important, is it's like investing in the stock market, if you will. The difference being is like, hey, you know what? People like to watch you. They want to support you. You've got goals like, hey, I want to do this full time, and again, it's investing in you as a channel, which is interesting. I had this conversation with someone who didn't know what Twitch streaming was, game streaming, and like it took them a while to understand, like, well, why would I give someone you know, like in this case, they were talking about, okay, why would I subscribe to someone? It's like, okay, well, the difference being is you enjoy watching what they do, like they're entertaining. Okay, well, I get that. Well, you want them to be able to do that and consistently put up content for you and for others. So instead of them being potentially at another job where they're not able to do that, that's what they're dedicating their time towards, and that's what you are supporting them. And they're like, oh, okay, so when I subscribe, I'm supporting the channel and being able to, and I'm like, yeah, because think of it as like they're able to pay their rent. They're able to buy groceries with the support, which ergo means they don't have the financial pressure to where they have to look for other employment, right? And and of course, everyone who's watching this, you guys already, I think for the most part, know that. Yeah, Ferret, why sub? I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. No, yeah, I mean, really, that's what it is that they believe in what you're doing, and that they wouldn't be a part of that.
It's a really interesting sort of business model, because we've got all these people putting out all this content, you know, for free. All this content is freely available, and more or less just hoping that people will support us, you know, retroactively, so we can continue to put out the content that they like. It's like if I showed up to your house and was like, here's a free chair, and I kept showing up every week. It was like, maybe you want to pay for the
yeah, it's sort of like, I mean, Kickstarter is where the crowd, and think of it like streaming as it's crowdsourced funding. That's what streaming is when you look at it like that. And of course, everyone streams for, I would say, different reasons. Like I stream because I enjoy gaming. I stream MWO because I enjoy Battletech Mech Warrior. I'm a total like perfect case. This is like the perfect setup, right, for me, right? Like my passion as a hobby turned into an employment opportunity. Okay, cool. So like that's where you want, I think. I don't see many people that stream just because they want to get rich or whatever. I don't think that's a winning strategy. Okay. Now, that being said, I do think you can look at things through a business aspect, and that's where actually I feel like it's sort of important when you want to take that step.
Right, and it's hard to mention that to people, because obviously people don't like talking about money.
I think it's important to,
but it's very important.
I do think people shy away from it because it's taboo, you know, or they think it's taboo. Enemy, Hotel 6. Locust. Freaking UAV, because no one's paying attention. Take that.
But yeah, I would find, I believe that the most successful streamers are definitely more passionate than they are, like, greedy.
Oh, shit. No.
But does motivation really matter that much if the content is really good?
If you enjoy the content, no. At heart, like I've said this before, it's about, you're an entertainer to some extent. Now, you can be entertaining for different reasons or why someone watches it. Hotel to the left. So like there are people that do, they play Let's Play, and like you can base your judgment whether you're not going to purchase the game because they're playing it and showing you what it has to do, right? Oh. Sorry, I gotta concentrate just for a bit. Matt, you guys enjoying the high frame rate mech porn? Dude, I'm so glad to hear that. India in the open.
I mean, passion can definitely add a whole nother level to it.
But if you don't have passion, what are you substituting with it? And that goes back to, are you entertaining? Are you fun? Or are you funny? Are you just really competitive at the game? Because like there's guys that are just really good at games that get watched, and they're
Right.
definitely not funny.
Acquired.
They're just really good.
They're just really good at games. That
Target acquired.
I'm trying to see this little shit. Where is he?
New target.
I'm not in a good place right now.
New target acquired.
But I feel like most audiences can tell if somebody's like
Torso critical
not
damage.
passionate about it.
Oh sure.
Incoming missile.
And I feel like that's important to a large subset of people. And that's what I always try to put into my streams, is that I just want to make sure that I'm having fun, because I feel like it's important
New target
that
acquired.
I have a good time, so I can like give that energy to other people.
Oh hello.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Oh. Better help out your buddy, or he dies.
Acquired.
Oh, buddy. Mistakes were made. Come here, buddy. You didn't need that torso, did you? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Hunchy v Hunchy.
Oh, damage transfer. No. Damage transfer. No. Got it.
Oh, he's body blocking. That's good. Kudos to that hunchback pilot.
Oh, no.
Are you about to 3v1? There's your Twitch highlight.
That was a good try. I didn't even do much damage. I didn't get into the fight till it was too late, though. I was... I mean, one thing I've always been sort of a proponent for is like me myself is I want you to be able to come to MechCon and meet me, and I'm the same exact person I am on stream. Like, you know,
I can agree
like,
with that.
and I'd like to think that I do that is the case, and I go out on a limb and say that is the case. But it's one of those where like for me it's so important. Not being a role model, I think that's the wrong term, but role model in the form of like, I have a little brother and sister, you know, and so like for me, it's if they were to watch any of the videos, or if they were to see me, see me in the community, my little brother and stuff, like he knows what and his friends know what I do. So it's one of those where like, in that case, like me as an adult, like I've changed a few things in the past few years just because it's like, okay, yeah, I don't want that to... Rogard, you are so different at MechCon. This is about to lead up to a short joke, I'm just saying. Yeah, a positive influence. And I've been saying that as how important it is to be a positive influence in the community, and for NGNG and NGNG TV to where you can come here and ask questions and talk and learn and have fun. And that fun can sometimes, again, we've had multiple conversations of people like, and I've been very upfront when it comes to like defending other streamers of like, oh, the other streamer's just promoting potato builds. I'm like, who the fuck cares? Like, so what? What are you doing about it? Like, I think he or she is doing a fantastic job in this community. And yeah, so. You guys want to see more DACA? But if I can ask you guys honestly a question, have you guys been enjoying the HD mech porn? Galleon? No, not recently. Yeah, you have a multitude of reasons, you know, for following a streamer, and like I said, that's why I say this every single time when I'm jumping with like Loken. We've got Fiora in the background. If you enjoy their content and you want to continue to see them making the content, think about subscribing to their channel, dropping bits, checking out their YouTube, subscribing to their YouTube channel. Doing that, it literally can change their lives.
For real though.
You know, like people don't realize that. Like, you could potentially make it so they can afford their mortgage or rent or their car payment, or be able to, oh hey, my car died, I can get it fixed.
And there's a lot of things you can do to support even without like being direct support, especially if you can't afford it. Like just following and watching and being active and subscribe, you know, doing all these things that are free definitely help out as well. Or like even just talking about your favorite streamers or YouTubers or whatever, and just kind of getting their name out there. It's worth just as much as any subscription, really. Supposed to be mailing these patches out, and I probably send one
Just
letter
sign up to
a
be
year,
clan.
and that's my tax return, like, or my taxes. And I just messed up already.
Eliminate all enemies, no matter the cost.
I don't know how to send letters or write checks.
Yeah, Sean, I think
Somebody help.
I've dropped with you before.
Probably. This thing is so smooth.
You can't set that up where you can talk in game and frickin' like wrap that shit. I'd like to try to do that.
What are we talking about?
I guess we're on Twitch.
Yeah, we're being broadcasted on Twitch. Or I'm being broadcasted.
Why must we go in this ditch?
Yeah, not Fox 7, guys. Come on.
New target acquired.
No, no Death Valley. Okay.
You
Ice
have
Ferret
a
F5.
really strong sniper to put on that ridge. You can turn this corner.
Hey guys, it doesn't matter where we're going as long as we're together. So, if you want to go Echo 7, that's fine. Just push together. Don't have any stragglers.
Target acquired.
Yeah, talk about like packaging, getting labels and stuff that you can print on. Like when I was doing all of our orders way back in the day, yeah, that saved me a lot of time.
Keep moving if you're gonna do it.
Is it like print off? Like, how does that work?
Yeah, whoever's
Well, if
sparring
you're-
with that cicada, run away. Run back to the group.
If you're doing
Let-
like
yeah.
envelopes, you
'Cause
can
you'll get overrun
you
right
can
there.
make like your return address and stuff. You can make one of those little like stamp thingies that
Oh yeah.
it auto inks, and all you do is you know. And
You're dragging right to the back of the group, and then I'll jump on him with you. But let everybody else support us. You know.
Oh, this is about to get dirty.
Yeah.
Be set up. Oh, what?
Thanks.
Yeah, they're
bro.
pushing around that. They're pushing around.
It's a little bit different though when you've got your mailing stuff to people.
Yeah, I wouldn't stop at A. I would try
That
to find
you
the
have
back
to
of their line and
enter
jump and
their
pile
address.
on it.
Every single time.
UAV up. Somebody shoot that down.
A little bit more difficult because you have to either manually do it via keyboard or Oh, just missed that. Oh, or hit by hand.
Yeah.
So.
Keep pushing through E5. Keep going. Keep going.
I also have like
Yeah, they're
no
circling him
frame of
behind us,
reference for
Echo
how
6.
much postage to various places
Strike behind you,
might
Crab.
cost.
Forward, forward.
Acquired.
I also forget how many international viewers I have.
On Delta
I've
Roughneck.
had to send things to the UK and Portugal.
Yeah, that's one thing to be aware of too, is like when you're doing like giveaways or you're sending stuff, be very aware of how much shipping is to those countries, and so you can easily go in the negative. Like when we used to give giveaways
All right,
out.
let's get out of here.
Oh,
Phil, you're
shit.
paying for the drinks, right?
Pizza time, Phil. Smiley face.
Hey VMX, thank you for the $20 donut. Where the hell did that come from?
Target acquired.
1 second. Like, let's say you're gonna ship something to England. Well, that's 20 bucks if it weighs enough, or even if it doesn't weigh that much, it's probably gonna be 20
What,
bucks.
Echo? We on
So,
Echo?
what about the item too? Well,
Echo.
it cost me $20 as well. So you're giving
Echo.
away basically $40, and you know that's fine if like your income, like if you're, you know what I'm saying, like, but you have to be aware. Oh well, I'm doing that multiple times.
Definitely
Turn around, guys. Turn around.
costs
Face the dog.
to
Face the
wear
dog. Turn around.
Online.
Hold this corner.
Airstrike activated. Acquired.
I got a strike outbound.
New target acquired. Destroy.
Don't leave me hanging. Leave me hanging.
You
They
guys
all.
literally just NASCAR to where I
Yeah,
died.
they literally just moved away.
UAV activated.
You guys are killing me, bros.
Literally.
Not my mech bros. It triggers me that you don't have symmetrical. Well, you can't do anything. You got a head laser and the right arm.
No, and as far as streaming goes, Pharaoh
Kind of
made
a bloody fight.
a good point earlier in which that consistency is very important.
Yeah, most definitely. Having a schedule. I recently, this is the 3rd week that we're going on streaming. I wasn't able to do it this morning. I had a meeting earlier and then I had lunch. So, but streaming in the morning and then in the afternoon. It has 2 arms. Yeah, but then you'd have to put armor on the arm, left arm, dude. And again, that defeats like the purpose.
Acquired.
And then you'd be hitting, yeah, no. It's a right side heavy, man. Always has been.
New target acquired.
We literally, I mean, we could have won this, but unfortunately just that rotation. Yeah, guys, there's time to rotate. Just remember, like, sometimes if you give up a position like that and rotate away, it's just gonna be game over, so.
Do all hunchbacks have bonus armor on the hunch?
The 4G, the gridiron, the 4H, the 4SP has armor everywhere. Or did. It might have structure now. You just didn't carry hard enough. But VMX, pizza time for Phil. No pizza today. Guys, I got a race weekend coming up. I need to eat healthy. Actually, I eat pretty healthy as is. Except for these damn gummy bears. These, the Black Forest gummy bears are very good. I feel like they're different though. They're delicious.
Did you get those on my recommendation?
No, someone told me it was in. No, it wasn't you. It was in chat. It was like someone came into it because we were talking about the harbor ones, and I was like, yeah, this is all what's left. Actually, there's only a handful. My wife went through, and I just haven't finished them off. That's all what's left of those. I brought them downstairs because I was eating a few while I was watching some soccer, and I come back like later on that day, and the orange and red ones are gone. Like she ate all the orange and red ones. So anyways, I keep these up in my office because she can't be trusted. And
they're real good.
Yeah, and the Black Forest ones, they're almost like a someone said it's almost like a gummy snack, which I agree. They're a little bit different, but they're so fucking good. But it's like for 10 of them it's like 100 calories, so like I try not to like, oh my god. Like yesterday I ran 10 miles. I was like, I can eat as many as I want, whatever. Yeah. But thank you, VMX, for the $20 dono. Thank you again for dropping bits, guys. Trying something a little bit different with the stream boss. So we'll be doing this. Those are the filled ones I kind of like. No, they're not like gushers. They're just regular, like gummy.
Haribo and Black Forest are probably my 2 favorite gummy brands.
But Fiora is here if you have any questions for her.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you about all the things Phil is doing wrong.
All of it.
That last game, he didn't rotate hard enough.
I actually should have kept rotating. You're 100% right. Actually, I should have.
No, it's our 21-month anniversary.
Hey, what's going on, P Dills? What's up, buddy? Speaking of another longtime supporter of the channel, and also supporter of the.
Does that say 21 months?
Yep, 21 months.
My
21 month
God.
resub. Yeah, we have 50-month resubs happening.
What?
Yeah, that's insane. P Dills is a supporter of the channel, and he also recently helped update the stream rig, and we have a UPS battery backup, so no longer, and that's hooked up to the modem and router and everything. Anyway, so like if power goes out, we should be good, and then I can safely shut down things and all that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I should have probably just kept rotating. Yeah, so this build, it's one of those things where actually I don't know how that on. Ooh, we're so close. Almost put Pharaoh on. We won't right over. I don't know what we do with this, so whatever. No more faking power outages to escape chat. That's right. Hey guys, I don't know what. Click. Have I ever done a run and gun? No, actually, Texas Red was send me one. He's like this sort of is an in between. It was a run and gun. It had I mean, you had full gear, like plate carrier, all of your ammo and stuff, and you had to do like obstacles and then shoot when you get to certain stuff. I think I would have a blast with it. I just don't have the gear as well. So I know some of them you don't have to have all of it. I've always really wanted a plate carrier for it, you know, for shooting and stuff. Unfortunately, we don't have a local like range. I can go and shoot my pistol. I can't shoot my AR anywhere around here. So unfortunately. A Riz, if you were watching, you asked in the Q&A section on Discord, my filter settings actually have my mic volume at -6.1 dB because I don't want it to be hot, even though I've got my mic down to I think 70%. The Yeti can be, you can peak, so I've got it down to 70 on my microphone properties, like when you actually go into like settings and stuff. And then I have filters. Actually, it should be. I have noise gate, that the threshold, closed thresholds at -30 and opens at -20, and then I leave the. Well, you can do hold time like 300 milliseconds. And for those that are wondering what that does is, if you set up OBS and you set up your microphone on it, which will detect and all that, blah, blah, blah. The problem is it'll continually broadcast unless you're doing push to talk. Well, I don't like push to talk when I'm streaming, but when I'm done speaking, I want it to close. I want it to shut off. And so that's what's called noise gate. And it's really useful because I can sit here and talk, and let's just say anyways, it just cuts out, like, especially if you have like background noise or whatever, which I don't. And if you do have a little bit of background noise, like let's just say your computer fans are a little bit loud or whatever, it's really not a big deal if you have some type of music, generally speaking, if it's loud enough to where it drowns that out or whatever. But the nice thing with noise gate is that as soon as I'm done talking, it will just automatically go down to nothing, not broadcasting at all. So that's what I have mine at. Close is -30 and open is at -20. Attack time is 25. Hold time's at 200. Release time's at 150. Yeah. Chris. Yeah, I have a race next weekend. I'm actually looking forward. I think I can, you know, yeah, I think it'll be good. I've put some miles on. Like I said, I did 10. I could feel at the end of it, of course, because it's a trail run. You're going up and down elevations, and it puts more stress on your hip flexors and stuff, which is good. And I knew I wanted to do more than 8. So I just did a 10. And in the last mile, I could definitely, my hip flexors were definitely wearing down as far as they'd got a good workout. So well, that's good. And then today I'll do a strength train, a little bit of cardio, rolling into Wednesday, and then I'll be rolling into the weekend. Thank you, Mildly Sober, for the bits. My No Guts, No Galaxy t-shirt was the most cherished possession in my late teens. What? Speaking of which, we have a new store. Thank you for a reminder. Which one did you have? Down? Yeah, we have a new store, new t-shirt designs, international shipping, just FYI, coffee mugs on there. I'm hoping...
Hey Sean, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Watching your Twitch.
I'm hoping they do like black matte coffee mugs and stuff. That would be sick. So we can... I'm happy with their merch.
Online. Sensors online.
It's a nice hands-off thing as well. Good quality.
All systems nominal. Override engaged.
So if you want some mech porn literally to wear and or drink out of, we have mech porn shirts. So I'm gonna talk to Darren and potentially look at what we'll do is every month we'll do a set of shirts and possibly the sweatshirts and stuff as well. And like it'll be like 1 or 2 designs. And when I'm talking about like graphics, so like we may do like the Warden Crusader ones where we have t-shirts and then hoodies, because you can only do, I think it's like 24 items at a time. You guys want to hold Delta 5 so they don't rotate super hard around our assaults?
Affirmative.
John, do you have a mug with your mug on it? Mugception. I gotta be careful, even though I don't want to overextend.
Yeah, sure. What's your catchphrase? I want a mug with your face. Catchphrase.
I need to, after this, I'm gonna have to go make me a smoothie. I'm actually
The right side
hungry.
seems to be clear.
I haven't eaten yet either.
Sandro, stick with the group. Let's go back.
Yeah, you definitely want to. One thing too, I know you do a lot of the your fitness stuff, is you have to eat.
Acquired.
Right.
UAV activated.
Hey,
The store
Mr.
needs a crocheted Darren beard that I can buy. Jesus, is this what we've came to?
Wat jou dan nog maar die $2 aan de kop is.
Oh, don't worry, Direwolf. I'll get out of your freaking way. Jerk. We just squeeze past and then probably be upset when you shoot me in the back.
Hotel badge.
I can't say that actually. But he's probably upset.
New target acquired.
Oh, strike. No, not like this. Oh, it's an actual party.
New target acquired.
Ah, too low. They're pushing left. Juliet, Fafner. Juliet, Juliet.
Oh shit. Oh, they don't have one.
Juliet's in the open, guys. Oh, give me strength.
Like 1 kilo.
No, Direwolf. Go forward, sir. Oh, I'm just gonna...
Need assistance. Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Delta.
New target acquired.
Diving.
That side is brutal.
Drilling incoming.
Shoot him in the butt right here.
Target destroyed. New target
Nice.
acquired.
Target spotted.
Alpha. Oh, somebody please get Alpha.
Ooh. Try not to shoot friendlies there. Try.
I need a sign that I can put on my door that says Mike is hot.
Mech porn live.
Target
Live mech porn. Have you ever said mech porn in front of like people that aren't familiar with it and they're like,
Grapples weaken both torsos.
New target
I
Hotel?
acquired.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever made that mistake, no.
mistake? What? You're just educating them. Like, yeah, I stream mech porn. They'd be like, so you're in the adult industry? Yeah,
I am an entertainer.
I'm an entertainer. Yeah. Yeah, totally. That would be great.
Charlie.
I opened up a new like bank account a couple months back, and it was just like.
Hold the line, hold the
like,
line.
We're gonna ask some questions.
Let them ridge, let them ridge.
Destroyed.
Like, what do you do for income? I'm like,
2 are coming in.
play video games.
Target acquired.
Let's pounce Delta 4, right side. He's by himself. Lima. Ah, damn it. Oh, I just flung that shit. Ooh, he's not XL. Oh, he's definitely XL.
Acquired.
Watch R6. Turn around, turn around. Oh, shit.
Acquired.
Not like this. Oh, he's crit CT. He's crit CT. I'm about to lose this torso anyways. Hold on. Hold on. Clutch. Oh, my rear is open. My rear is open.
Torso critical damage.
Go.
Oh, I just got shot from the rear. Oh, I'm so close.
Sorry.
Left leg critical damage.
Oh, he might, dude. I feel like I was so close. He might be XL. I think he is. He might be XL. You hit that right torso.
I'm trying. I tried to hit that side.
Oh no, you're fine. No pressure. It's not like anybody's watching.
Right. Ah, sorry.
Sorry, buddy.
Nice try, man.
Good one, good one.
Sorry, someone PM'd me.
Rock out there and got smacked up pretty good.
I'm kind of disappointed I never get to play the Mistlings towards when it came out, because I feel like everybody knows how to knows to shoot its arms now. Otherwise, it's like a really solid mech.
Bill, you need a new mug. Says, I've been mugged, and the other one is fill me. Oh Jesus. Well, make sure, like, Riz, if you're using the Yeti, I think this needs to be on cardioid. I think is the cardio whatever it's called. It's the like little heart one. And then as far as gain, I have my gain like halfway as far as like up and down, like it's facing, it's like vertical with the mic. And then even the mic volume, and like I said, I go into my settings and I change a few things. Black Lantern, why are you PMing me? All right, I need to make a smoothie.
I got him, Phil. Don't worry. I'll take good care of him.
All right, I'm gonna leave you in the trusted hands of Fiora. Yeah, you got it. I'll be right back. You can talk away.
All right, everybody. Hello, I'm Fiora Bunny. I am being nervous because I'm not very good at sending mail out, because I don't send mail out like ever, and now I have to send like 5 different letters today. Can I plug my YouTube? I'm gonna. Will this allow me to post links? Can I post links in Phil's chat? Wow, Weapon Omega, mean. It's true, Cannon Bait. I've never, like, they taught me how to send a letter in like grade school, but I've never really had to do the thing. They also taught me how to write checks, but I've only ever written like 2 checks in my life, so. You don't just click send. It's me, you guys. It's the Atlas chair. I'm speaking directly into your mind. There probably is, Cannon Bait. So while Phil is away, I'm gonna plug my YouTube channel. We just dropped our first video last Friday. We're planning to upload 1 video every Friday. We're gonna start off with some build videos here. Please check that out. If you like it, please subscribe. That's my plug. I used to actually send things on Amazon, Sleepy, but like everything was printed off by Amazon. I didn't have to write any of myself. It probably is Zaku. I don't know. As far as Gundams go, there are so many good ones. Psycho Zaku is really good design. Maybe Cannon Bait. I really liked, I like Goofs just because all the Goof pilots, as far as I've seen so far in Universal Century, have been like the best characters and some of the best people. Oh, that was my old job, Sleepy. I was I worked in a pawn shop, and I was in charge of the Amazon and eBay part of it. True Lanner. The Heavy Armor Gundam, is that the one in Thunderbolt? Doesn't look very interesting. Gundam Mark II is kind of boring. Zeta Gundam's okay. Mobile Frame Zero. I'm not entirely familiar with Arian. An Atlas, because it's a battle mech and not a gun. That's a fair evaluation, Plague. You and just about everybody else, Bale. But I mean, if you can understand by the amount of people hyped for the Vapor Eagle, I think you can understand the amount of crossover between Gundam fans and BattleTech fans. Get out of here, Deadwing. Xeon did nothing wrong. You can blame the Zabi family. G Gundam, really, Sleepy Boy? It's like the worst series, but a lot of people grew up watching it. I could hold on. Are you guys gonna hate me if I say that my first experience with the BattleTech universe was Mech Assault and Mech Assault 2? That'd be interesting, Sleepy, like an 8th MS styled sort of game. ST Gundam, no, please. I hurt enough already. Where would you have someone who's never watched Gundam start? Apostle? So... Sorry, Riddle. Apostle, if you're asking, so the Gundam series are obviously a little complicated. There's lots and lots of series. I would recommend Mobile Suit Gundam: The Origin as a starting point. It's a 6 episodes. They're all about an hour long. And it was finished like earlier this year. So the animation quality is really good. And it's at the start of the Universal Century timeline, which is like the canon timeline. So you can go from there into the original series and kind of like go through the entire series in chronological order if you want to. But otherwise, it's just a really good story and it's really beautiful. And then there's just a lot of alternate universes like Wing, G Gundam, Double O, and Iron Blooded Orphans. Those are all alternate universes. Turn A Gundam. There's just so many. So I would recommend the canon, like the base series to start with. But if you want something shorter and more bite-sized, you could go for something a little bit more self-encapsulated in one of those alternate universes. I guess it's less mecha-centric, but it's really beautiful. And it is this like the actual like year 0, you know, starting point. Sorry, Phil, I got them all talking about Gundam now.
Yeah, sorry. Oh yeah. I will talk about Gundam all day. You can't stop me. And this isn't even my channel, so I don't have to worry about losing viewers or anything. Oh, better.
Mobile Suit Gundam: The Origin, Dark Menace. It's the very first piece of media in the Universal Century timeline. If you're more of a BattleTech fan and you don't really care about the timeline so much, and it doesn't really matter that much, you could watch the 8th MS Team. It's an anime that came out in the 90s, and it's very much of a more like ground pounding sort of like average military guy series than it is like the, you know, the hype, more crazy powerful robot situation.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Fleet command coming in. Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
Yeah, Gundam Thunderbolt's a really good series. I think they just added a new episode. It's also really short.
Target acquired.
Like 4 episodes. But it's really cool if you like jazz, especially.
I haven't really watched any Gundam or anything like that.
I mean, it's definitely an aspect of like mechs that I enjoy.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And I want to get into. The problem is that most of it, if not all of them, started like 20 years before I was born. So I have so much to catch up on.
Airstrike online.
You just messed up. You should have moved with the assaults. Yeah, Commando, if you can put pressure on that Warhawk, we'll be hitting him in Echo 7 momentarily.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's unfortunate we don't have that much BattleTech stuff, you know.
They are not foam deaths. But yeah, eventually I need to get back towards watching like Macross and the other stuff as well.
Mistakes were made. Good job, guys.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
We got a lot of them in the open, Echo 6. Also, thank you guys for dropping bits. Yes, you're hearing Fiora. She's the new Bitchin' Betty inside the game. That'd be hilarious. Totally. Can't use sound packs, but I'm not gonna discourage them.
Gotta put together a sound pack.
Acquired.
Also, gifted subs in the house.
Oh my god.
Look at that. Apostle dropping 5 gifted subs.
Acquired.
Like a boss. Thank you, Apostle. Astral, Sneaky, Polar, Mortlock, Graz. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Let's push Echo 6. Much appreciated, dude. You didn't have to do that. None of you guys have to do it. You choose to do it.
UAV activated.
I was gonna say, so from Friday stream till today, we dropped like, I want to say 50 subs. Because we had so many gifted subs. It was insane. It's like, well, oh damn it. I just dropped it on myself. Oh, that's a good strike. That's a good strike. Oh, good strike. Or it would have been if I didn't kill. Oh, I need to move.
What do you mean we don't talk
Hey,
about
what did you say about Betty? Nothing. There's nothing here to see. Oh, we're getting chewed up.
Have you seen the BattleTech cartoon, Phil?
Yes.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm like 4
But when I
episodes
was a kid, dude, that was like thebomb.com, right? It was amazeballs. You know, like I'm about to die.
watching it in like 160p on like bad YouTube rips because I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Apostle, much appreciated, dude. Yeah, we shouldn't have been pressed there.
All systems not nominal.
Mm.
Please find your nearest mech tech. If I could somehow make it so that the game detects when you are not moving with the team and just have it bother you.
You wrecked me. Stop.
Target spotted.
He's gonna die here. Yep. Called it. Why would you try to get close range in a long range build?
Acquired.
Oof, that XL rifleman. It's a bold move.
New target acquired.
Actually had a beautiful game on Borderline with the 6 light PPC rifle. Just nobody was pushing into anybody else, so I just got free shots all day.
That's it. Back it up. The hostiles have taken control of the target.
Bill has to play 5 mechs in a row that I prove up before I sub. Is that right? Is that freaking right? Look at that. String moss down to 2200 and 2722. You guys. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, I've seen Knights of they almost pronounce it Shadonia. I've seen that.
Oh, that was, yeah, Sidonia was good.
Wait, is NGNGTV its own stream moss? Yeah. Hey, Des. By the way, Des, package incoming. We sent out the H80i to Forced Production, the other streamer. We got that headed towards him.
Здорово, Синланг.
What?
Здорово, Синланг.
How you doing, man? Nice hunchback you got there. Yeah, Des, it is. Yeah, yeah. It should be A-okay.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
Should be good to go.
Online. All systems nominal.
Fleet command coming in.
Engaged.
Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
All right. cannon? What are you talking about? It's only 7. Yeah, Ferret, I'm actually gonna post in unit chat. I think I'm gonna just take the reins on that and do it tomorrow. I'll just go down to the local place here. Yeah, cannon, I can get you this. Yeah. Golf 7 corners or something.
Target acquired. Target spotted. New target.
Wait, you don't like the 4P? Even, I'm gonna say the 4P's amaze balls.
Enemy UAV up.
Location would be great. There
Even
it
in
is.
stop.
Oh, might have overcommitted here.
Acquired. New target acquired. Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
Be very careful. That cicada's crit CT. Please do if people. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. I'll just tell Opie. I'll take care of it.
Target spotted.
Delta CT. What is he doing? He's suiciding. He's dead.
New target acquired.
He's still not dead.
New target.
Right side, be aggressive. Oh wow, they have UAVs everywhere. I think we should be just rolling this team right now. Guys, right side, be aggressive. Look towards center.
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Trying to just do as much damage as possible.
Heat level
Is that
critical.
hunchback that cool?
Charlie. Charlie down.
Oh, they've rotated away. God dang it.
UAV up.
Yeah, guys, need your help.
Fox, TT.
G7 side.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Hitting Juliet.
There's still, see the rotation of the enemies coming this way?
Get the strikes down there if you can.
And your right torso.
Target acquired.
I mean, it's natural to flank.
Acquired.
The shitty part, though, is if you're on the bad end of that.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Leave him in the open.
Level critical. Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Oh, it's on.
Critical.
Where's that cicada? Yeah, come here, buddy. Come here.
Up UAV.
New target
Juliet, CT.
acquired. Heat level critical.
Gotcha.
New target acquired.
Thought no one was giving him.
Roughneck. Bravo.
Nice.
Override shut down.
God, I hate commandos.
Thank you.
Critical.
Thanks for the help.
Target destroyed. Heat level critical.
Wait, you don't approve of me using the 4P? Bunny is here. He's Silent Bunny.
Oh yeah.
Ninja Bunny.
I don't know. You want to just like keep talking this whole time? Zachary?
Apparently they want me to mech and you to talk.
Just
Literally, that's...
Good game.
I'm trying to do work, guys. This is how long it takes me to send 5 letters. Then I have to record some stuff for YouTube. Then I gotta do some voice work. It's a busy day. I work 6 days a week, you only see 5 of them.
There you go, Canyon.
Yeah, that's actually not that expensive to send like just a letter.
No, letters aren't bad, but packages.
Because all I'm sending is these patches, and so that's fine.
So like a coffee mug and like a T-shirt and a small like 6x6x6 box to just like Canada is like $15. So, and generally speaking, if you send it to like the UK, it's gonna be 20. Australia, it's 20. Germany, 20. For the same item.
I need to give out more of these patches.
Hey, you'll be able to give a lot of them away when you go to MechCon.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
I just don't know exactly how many I want to carry on my person.
You should just have them like. Yeah.
I mean, I'll be wearing the cosplay, and I'll it's just a flight suit, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of pockets. That's for sure. Hey, Cafetiel. I mean, it's purple cannon bait. Not exactly every flight suit I've seen has been purple. We also 3D printed a bunch of stuff to, like to make it look high tech, I guess.
Frosty, but that's true in any game, any PvP game, right? What you just said. Like, you can, the only games that genre isn't is when it's PvE, right? So any PvP game, there's a learning curve. And yes, there is a big learning curve in this game, most definitely. But like, that statement could be said about anything. You know, like, oh, I always get owned in Fortnite. Oh, I always get owned in COD. Oh, I always get owned in StarCraft. Like, well, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, is it because you need a starting point? Like, there are plenty of groups that are open to people, give you tips, and yeah, just play more, get better.
Just get better.
Get good, as the adage goes. You gotta approach your games with a critical mind. You gotta know, you gotta look and see what you did wrong.
Sensors online.
You can't let anger enter the equation.
All systems nominal. Override.
Well, what's interesting with this a game like this is that you can set up a mech that's just not efficient. So a lot of people come to that realization as they get better at this game, is that there are certain weapons and synergies in this game and mechs and all that are just better optimized for playstyles. And I'm not saying from a stock to this or a lore standpoint, I'm just saying that's just the reality. So as players progress, they generally get better at mech builds, and understanding the nuances therein, as far as like, oh, okay, what does this do? The difference in Inno and Pharaoh and light engines and XLs and stuff. Like, there's certain things that, in general, I think people do improve upon. But it's not like you don't have those issues in a lot of first-person shooters, right? You can pick up a shotgun and a sniper rifle, and there's it's not like they, push and center. But yeah.
Target acquired. New target acquired. acquired.
I gotta be very careful here. That is one deadly setup. That is the original
New target
Bamf.
acquired.
Scorch. Is that 2 Scorches?
New
Jesus.
target acquired.
Target spotted.
Oh. Oh, of course he's looking this way. Ah, damn it. I'm backing up. I'm not wanting to play with that thing. Have you ever heard of Sandblaster? Yeah. No? He is actually hurting though. He just dove when he shouldn't have. I don't know if he had much choice though. Oh, we had 2. Okay. Because there's that. That was a trade. Delta 4.
New target acquired.
ATMs.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Yeah, XLs actually I use on a lot of 55 tonners, IS 55 tonners. Because you still need that speed, but they need enough firepower to where it makes a difference. So, Shadowhawks, stuff like that. And you can twist so well with them.
New target acquired.
Oh, oh, I'm trying to back up here. Oh, go ahead, Marauder. Forgive me. Hotel. Jeez, and I just got struck. You sons of bitches.
Heat level critical.
Take him out.
Override shutdown.
Lima, CT. That sucks too, because I am a light engine in this, which murders your heat capacity, or your heat dissipation.
I don't know if I could sell on a hunchback though. People definitely
No,
go listen.
no, not a hunchback.
Destroyed.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Target acquired.
You don't need to with any of the builds either.
Right.
You can do 2 SRM6 with 4 mediums on the 4SP standard, let alone a light.
New target acquired.
Yeah, there's no need. Yeah, no, never.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
I say that, and someone will prove you wrong as far as.
Target acquired.
Well, I should say you don't need, but it's not about need in this case.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Yeah, and if you have more access to more weight, you can put more heat sinks in, guys.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, it definitely depends what it is, of course.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
But like for instance on the Shadowhawk, the 2D2 AC10 with the SRM4s,
Target destroyed.
you want good speed and maneuverability there. So it's a trade-off, right? Speaking of, like we should play that one. Look at Unfazed. He's at his freaking tie and stuff. Man. Gonna put me to shame, bro. Jesus.
Is it fancy week?
Oh, that's how he dresses all the dude. He's always like GQ looking. I'm like,
what?
Yeah, he's always like in like
full button up.
Oh man, dude. That's Bamf. I'm sorry. That's
all right.
That's nice.
Guess we gotta wear something nice tomorrow.
Jeez, man, stepping my. Here I am in like a hoodie.
Yeah. Jeez.
Jeez,
don't
Phil.
you care? Don't you care?
Thank you again for dropping bits, guys. Donations today. VMX pizza. So, oh yes. Speaking of, so the chat last week, viewer was like, oh hey, that you can get like where people can just like buy you food or whatever, like and it delivers to you. It's like building a hoodie and nothing else. Don't worry about it.
Oh my.
Anyways, sounds like a good idea, but the problem is they put like, it was like $10 extra on top of. I was like, nope, not happening. Definitely having PC issues. No! Kanan, is that your RAM? Is that what you were saying? Pants? What are pants? Yeah, dissipation increased, heat cap was decreased. I think there will be some finding. I mean, it's tough because we're on that sort of, if you hit capacity too much, it does hurt certain mechs more than others. Same thing if you increase dissipation, then we're sort of at the point where if you can boat heat sinks. Well, there's no good median, like that's always going to be the case though. Like even if you drop, unless you were to devise a system like there's a fall off as far as the amount of heat capacity and dissipation based off how many heat sinks. So the more and more you put, the less and less value. Again, it's one of those where like there is no easy route to it. And what I'm trying to say is like some mechs just benefit more in those type of systems than others. So what is pains?
What I really want to see is what they do with stealth and flamers.
I never use stealth. I know some people do.
I can't use it for like some people are good with it. I don't understand it at all.
I see a lot of lights that utilize it very, very well. Commandos, locusts.
Oh yeah.
Little sheets. Implement slot system, you'd still have boating though, and that's a huge change, dude. I don't see that happening. Boating is you don't. I have no problem with boating. It's accuracy in boating. That's where you the. Yeah, I don't think you'll ever see Ghosty go away. I think it's needed. I know people don't like that sometimes. But if you can circumvent the system, yeah.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online.
Cone of Fire, no. I don't think that fits in this type of game, guys. I'm gonna be purely honest. I don't think RNGesus in your aiming should be a no.
Oh, that'd be so feels bad.
Yeah. I don't think that's what this game needs and or anybody wants.
Imagine shooting a light in the leg and then it roll over to their arm.
Or just like where you're aiming, like if you're reticle, I mean, you're literally like, this far away from your target and your shots are landing over here. Like, Jesus, like you'd be so frustrated.
Oh, yeah.
I think that, no. So, you can shoot 220s at the same time, Dagwood.
Wake up, Assault Lance.
You can fire 13 ERPPCs if you want. You can do whatever you want. You're an adult.
I honestly think it'd be a good idea to roll back that particular nerf and allow people to use 2 AC-20s. Obviously, it's like probably not high priority right now, especially since heat changes are what they're looking at.
But
I feel like what?
No, go ahead.
I feel like in an environment that has like dual heavy gauss and whatnot, I feel like the AC-20s have enough like flaws with them to be not, you know, more powerful or like at least just as powerful as dual heavy gauss.
So here's my things. I don't want it to. I think you leave it how it is, but then you use this new quirk that we have to allow certain mechs to be able to do it with no heat.
Yeah, that's also a fair way to do it.
And that's where I feel like is there has to be rules, because if you don't, then Warhammer's rolling around. You know, it's like it's just one of those where like. Yep. All right, we're not going that way. Yeah, they're murder balling up there in Sigma. Yeah, flavor quirks are great. I think you have a blanket change, and then okay, well, yes or no on that behavior, BJ? No. Oh, he's getting help. Ooh, can he get enough help to keep him alive? He's at 50, 46. No, he's gonna die. Yeah, Bush, come towards us. Keep coming around the corner. Keep coming around the corner. No, don't die. Don't. No. You bastard. That's annoying. There we go. Yeah, buddy. But you pick on someone your own size. Jerk. We're so getting our ass kicked right now, by the way. We're 1-5 right now. This is not good, eh? We're so split right now. But to be fair, our team's been split from the start, so kudos to the enemy team.
New target
Oh, how did I just, where did you come from? Yes. I think it would be fine to have a flavor quirk like that. Actually, I think that would be fantastic.
Catapult, 2 AC-20. I believe in it.
Oh! That's why we can't have nice things. Meat shield! Meat shield! No, we were just all split. That's all it comes down to. They balled up, we didn't.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Yeah, that literally is why they won that match. Just, we weren't fighting as a team, as a cohesive unit of death and destruction.
The enemy has capped enough resources. We failed.
Cannon, sure, I can get you this build. Are you having, so you're having issues with your system, Cannon? How do you know it's RAM? Have you done like a test? By the way, if you're looking at upgrading to a 1080, it is a fantastic time for any of the 10 series cards right now. Just tossing that out there. That's the build. Right, Violent? Yeah. And before you were like, no, Phil, no, Artemis, what were you thinking? Oh my gosh. The reason is you've got a head missile hardpoint. and you can't fit Artemis with SRM4s. So if you want 3 SRM4s, go play the 2D, because that's what it has. Actually, no, you can't even do that. And so yeah, get off my lawn. I think it's 2K. Yeah, do it on the 2K if you want SRMs. So.
Blue. Hi, Blue.
Also, Rot, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome. Yeah. Definitely make sure to check out your upgrading. I know there's people upgrading from 1080s Ti's and stuff to 20, the 2 series. So, you know, again, pay attention. People are posting some pretty awesome deals. Speaking of deals, if you guys see any, like if there's a sale going on any website for either hardware or like gaming, on our Discord server, we have a special deals section. Post in there. Post the website, and if there's a special code or anything. I saw one yesterday for BattleTech, the season pass. Weapon posted it, and it was cheaper. It was 18% off total, so it was a total of $32.79 for the season pass using that promo code. So that's in there. If you see hardware, if you see sales going on, Amazon or Newegg or anything like that, post in the special deals. Obviously, I'll ask, hey, if you're doing any shopping on Amazon, use our referral link. But you know, obviously that's on you. I'm not gonna be mad if you don't. But that being said, the special deals, if you see stuff, drop it in there for people. Let them know. That's actually a pretty important thread that I feel like a lot of people don't realize that's there. So.
Bye.
Oh, Kaden, Roger. What's up, Red?
Hey, what's going on, Sean?
You know, just chilling.
You streaming? Yes, you are. Ah, good man.
Yes, I am.
All systems nominal.
Welcome back,
Well,
Sleepy.
I do my best then today, huh?
Fleet command coming in.
Override
Capture the target area and engage any hostiles.
Alright, let's own the Fox 7 upstairs area, folks. Assaults, please team up with us quickly.
To be fair, assaults are on the other side of the map.
So, get the ration gear then, shall we?
Sorry.
Gonna try and deny them the circle for a minute.
I'm still hungry. No, I had that smoothie. I have one of those NutriBullet. My wife got it for me a few years ago. Freaking love that thing.
Personal sized blender is it's good to have.
Oh, they're fantastic, because I mean, makes my smooth. Well, so I do. Obviously, you can do multiple different varieties, but like I do about a half cup of oatmeal, whole oats, a few scoops of yogurt, berries. Do whatever you want as far as that. My wife actually just got me some flaxseed chia seeds, so I dropped some of that. Some protein powder.
We're waiting for the assaults to catch up.
A little bit of juice, just to help with a little bit of sweetness.
Target acquired.
But
1,000
almond milk.
Being fat and a country mile away.
New target.
Yeah, they're pushing Echo 7.
Warning. Missile.
Hold on, what? Oh shit! All right, I just made a mistake. Where the shit did they just come from?
Critical damage.
2 targets, Gulf 6. That's my own stupidity.
Destroyed.
Jeez. Sitting in the circle. Yep, there's one down there.
Target spotted.
New target.
Hotel by
acquired.
himself.
Target spotted.
Grid.
New target.
Oh, it's a
acquired.
locust. Of course it is.
They've got 6 mechs in Echo 7.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
That was a hit. Fade shot from the back, 3-pointer, and he scores. Where the hell are all these mechs coming from? Like, who waits that long to get off their spawn? Who does that shit? I had that happen last week. It was hilarious. All right, let's fix this. Hotel. I don't think I'm gonna support it here.
New target acquired. Target acquired.
Yeah, this is a shit storm.
As in the circle, if you can get out, that would be good. We need help up top.
Acquired. New target acquired. UAV activated.
I feel like I
New
would
target acquired.
go in there and wreck. Come here, little dude. Show your face. I don't know what's going on with this match, guys. This is freaking just stupid going on right now. Oh, and he's coming out in the open.
Acquired. Right arm critical damage.
Oh, this might be a bad matchup for me. If I get some help, that'd be fine.
Right, that's it. I'm out of ammo. I have a locust in Echo 4 chasing.
And he was XL, so that works for us.
We're a quarter of the way there.
Yeah, we're 7-5. Oh, I missed it. Missed it.
Halfway there. Target spotted.
Yeah, the XL check worked out for me, huh?
Let's get locust Fox 6.
Locust things.
On his tail, bowling.
Little shits. Give me your legs. Huh.
Nice.
Command is happy to hear of your success and achievements on the surface.
Yeah, that was a very odd match. Pushing in the circle, obviously, was a little bit weird. Alright, this should be a little bit better for me. Alright.
Weapons online. All systems.
You need coffee.
Override engage.
Probably just need food in general.
Oh yeah, you still have an 8 heavy.
Nope. Real smart.
Gotta eat. I get hungry if I don't. Well, I mean, obviously I get hungry, but like, it's like a need. Like I wake up and go do a thing.
Could somebody add that to the channel quotes? I get hungry if I don't eat.
Some people don't like eating. Some people just eat because, like, you have to. I am not one of those individuals. I love eating.
If I could afford to have like crap load of Soylent, I would just live off that.
Ugh, I can't do it. Like I am a proverbial fat kid.
You exercise to feed your
That's right. I exercise so when I go to the Mexican restaurant, I can eat the whole bag of or a whole thing of chips. That's exactly why. That is my main reason for.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Oh.
Target spotted. Target
Oh.
spotted.
It's just for me, it's more like food is a hassle. Like I'm not a very good cook, and it takes makes a mess, and then you gotta all these dishes lying around. It takes time. It's just so much work.
You clean while you cook, though.
New target
I mean,
acquired.
yes, but you
And-
still have to do all that.
Yeah, but I mean that's like anything.
I could just go into the fridge and
Strong paw? No, I'm definitely not 0.1% body fat. Trust me on that.
grab this, grab this bottle and just drink that and be good to go.
Target acquired.
Um,
Left arm critical damage.
But you know, strong paw, it's funny you mentioned that. I've had people actually say that to me, like, what do you know about like losing weight? If you followed me for a while, I've always been active. So I'll be the first one to say I've always been active, always. Military, high school, college, always active.
New target.
When I graduated college and started streaming and all this, it was about 3 years of really inactivity. I was up to around 200 pounds on a 5'7" frame. And I know what it's like losing 50 pounds. And it's not easy. And what that does to your psyche, what it does to, like, I always felt like I needed naps all the time. Like I always felt just tired. I know what it's like. So usually when someone's like, oh, what do you know? It's like, well, actually I know quite a bit, dude.
New target acquired.
And being 5'7", and one thing, just always being active and then having a very sedentary lifestyle. Again, that's why I promote health and fitness so much, because I 100% believe it. I've been there and I know what it's like.
Target destroyed.
Fucking Xinlang, where have you been?
What are you talking about?
New target acquired.
Why you didn't help me?
Destroyed. Destroyed. New
I didn't know I was your personal bodyguard, I'm sorry.
Okay, okay.
No one told me. Lima, coming in.
acquired.
I need to take that thing out. It's a laser, though. Lucky us. Oh, nope, not that. Oh, he's...
Annihilator.
Nope, he's also Goss.
Oof.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Gotta sickate it. Oh my god, I did not die. No! Oh, I cooked myself.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I know what it's like. So that's why I've, you know, like for me, Desperado, I'm 5'7", dude. I'm 67 inches tall to the T. I literally know that. Trust me, military. I'm 67 inches tall, no more, no less. Now I may not be 67 inches tall when I'm like 80. I may be 65. I don't know. Maybe I'll shrink. But yeah. Tuts? Of course, yeah. You can say if you're not hungry, don't eat. Sure. Only eat when you're hungry. Sure. But that's easy to say when you're not surrounded by sugar or candy or potato chips that are, you know, I mean, there's so many things. Generally speaking, and that's why too is like, I was telling Fiora earlier, she needs to eat just because.
Oh yeah. Try not to buy unhealthy things. Don't have those lying around the house. It's real easy to snack on a bag of chips.
Yes, I'm telling you, dude. I'm 67 inches tall. I'm 5'7" without shoes on. I know how tall I am.
I'm 6'2".
And also of how important it is to have a sustainable outlook on eating.
Oh yeah.
Right? It's not sustainable to say I'm never gonna eat sugar again. Good luck with that one. Or like I'm never gonna eat ice cream again. Why? Why would you do that to yourself? That's horrible. Like just don't eat the entire tub of ice cream when you eat. And that's the problem too, is like when people cut out things like that, they tend to then binge.
Right.
Grab a Halo Top ice cream. It's a little pint and you eat half of it. Or if you do eat all of it, it's like 300 calories. So it's not the end of the world.
It's all about doing things that you can maintain. Because you could just, you know, I've seen people, I had a friend and his wife who decided to do some crazy, like, it was either 400 or 800 calories a day.
Why?
And they were just miserable.
Why would you do that?
Miserable.
Were they like trying to lose weight, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They were just trying to lose weight. And just like...
Yeah, you can do that.
His wife was grumpy as hell. Like...
No. No, what you could do, I mean, again, you can intake 2,000 calories a day and still lose weight. The idea is that those you're potentially being more active, so your total deficit is maybe 2,500 and you're only intaking 2,000, you know?
Right.
Exactly. Well, not everyone knows what they, I will be honest, not everybody actually knows. That is, you'd think people would know. But, it's well, for instance, I would say 99, like almost no one knows actually how many calories they need a day. To get that, you have to actually do your base caloric intake, right? But you have to get sort of tested for that. You can do some approximate formulas or whatever, like your weight, your height, you know, like your age, but. You know, like most people estimate how much they burn to during exercise, like vast. I wear a heart rate monitor for all my workouts, so I have a very, very good idea of how many calories I burn. And here's the kicker. As you drop weight, you will lose less calories for working out. Like in a given, like, let's just say mile instance, like if you're running a mile. I burn less calories now than I used to during a mile. So you have to equal, push up. God dang it, quick draw.
Come on guys, up this ramp.
Chicago style pizza is not pizza.
Pizza is pizza, you don't have to like it.
It is a
I get that. People just do, like, if you don't like this, it's nothing. It's like, why does it have to be so black and white? How about, like, guess what? If they don't like a certain food, that just means there's more for you. They don't like cake, guess what? You don't have to worry about them eating your cake at, you know, the party. More cake for you. Actually, in you want people to want
Target destroyed.
different things.
Guys, 3 of them backside, Echo 5, I'm pinned.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
Target spotted.
We have a Fafnir target hotel.
Acquired.
I think he's gonna try to come up behind us.
Target spotted.
He might be
And the
trying
assassin got up behind us.
Yeah, Sleepy.
Yeah, he might be trying to come up the ramp.
The dude just said the assassin got up behind us. No, you were at the spawn
I
and you
did.
didn't drop.
If I wanted a casserole with a bread crust, I'd make one.
Good job not protecting that. Nice
Dude,
begun.
you were literally by yourself in Delta 5. The team can't do anything about that, man. And it's not like you were in an assault and you got rotated away from. Sorry.
Have you looked at the other side of the map?
Never mind, dude. You're right.
Nice jump on that Fafnir.
This dude's... I think that was a polite way of telling the dude he was wrong. Which he was, and he is. And I'm not going to be able to rotate away from this now. People blaming other people for their mistakes. Go figure.
I have a theory that that's why a lot of people don't like to play Solaris, because they can't blame their teammates.
No. The reason why they don't like Solaris is because it's hard. That's why. I mean, that's the number one. So why do people not play Solaris? Because they're gonna lose a lot. Most people don't like to lose. Yeah, that one. The dude was in. He was like, he's in Echo 5 Delta 5. Well, yeah, you're by there by yourself. There's like, you're in a heavy.
The hostiles have already started to make a dent. Be sure to stop them.
Tindrin. Yeah, I mean, literally, I would say one of the biggest negatives to Solaris is that it is hard mode, and a lot of people, it's gonna be difficult. And unfortunately, like how the Solaris is right now, that
I've
means
honestly just got to ask why nobody defends that side of the map anymore.
All surface troops. Enemy forces are moments from victory.
I mean, sometimes that's fine, but if the team is rotated up to the center and you're by there by yourself, I mean, whether or not it's a good place to be or not, you're out of place, and then that can't scream for help and then blame the team when they're not there. I guess that's what my point was earlier.
Yeah, I was trying to get caught up with the team, but the second I got to a position where I could move forward, there was 4 or 5 guys already standing there.
Yeah, the current house Solaris is you're gonna get matched up to, and even if you lose and your score doesn't drop a whole lot, you're still getting a loss, and yeah, so. What do I want to take right now? VMX? Yeah, I mean, you know, like I always like to do well. But I tend to, I'm the first one. Like, where did I make a mistake in that match? Probably actually dropping down against the Fafnir, even though it was a good drop. It put me in a position that I knew that Mark II was coming over. So, like tactically, it would have been better not. I don't think it would have changed the outcome of the match. The Mark II and then the Assassin. But I mean, I dropped against the Fafnir, what led to that happening, right? So, like the very first match when I screwed up, like I'm competitive with myself in the sense of like, I can look at, okay, where were my mistakes? Yeah, of course I can point out others, like that's easy to do, right? But that doesn't change anything. I mean, the only way to improve is to worry about yourself. You know, you can't worry about someone else. And then what does it do? It's sort of like why I explained at the very end, and the guy understood. I was like, you know, you may be right as far as there's a better position on the map to defend from, but if your entire team is rotating and going across and going center, and you have no place to stand and complaining about the team, right? And then on top of that, even then, he was like, well, I was trying to move across. I spawned on the farthest spawn, and I still got through, so he should have been able to as well. The problem is he stopped for a second, or stopped when he first got shot, just like once or twice. Doesn't make it right, doesn't make it wrong. It's just, it is what it is, right? Like that's, it's just.
It's a solid outlook. Yeah, people should definitely focus on themselves more so than anything else, so if they want to improve anyway.
Like in MWO, if anybody lashes out at like you, like that, I mean, that person is deflecting and they have their own, you know, like I said, I don't think there's a reason for anybody to do it. You can sit here and blame Matchmaker and PSR all you want. That still does not, in my opinion, that still does not condone being a jerk. Right?
Exactly.
Oh my god, my team's full of potatoes. Yeah, cool story, dude. Who cares? Like, do you feel better? You know, like, what kind of human being are you? So. I'm the best at pointing out other mistakes. That's right, Weapon. I mean, he does that to me all the time. My kitchen is full of pizza right now. Geesh, VMX, can you stop talking about food?
Ooh, send some my way.
Ah, dude, you did drop a donation for it, but I can't. I gotta go work out, man. I got leftover. My wife made chicken noodle soup. Pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have to like cook something from scratch now.
Mm.
Although that's kind of what I like about like not streaming on Mondays, is that I do have the time to like actually just do whatever I need to do, and if that's cooking a big meal so I have some leftovers, it's something I can do.
Oh yeah, leftovers are always good. I know some people don't like eating it like the next day for lunch and dinner, but like there's certain things like mini meatloafs. Oh, it's so easy, so quick, it's so delicious.
Well, especially if you have like a couple of kinds of leftovers. Like if you cook 1, 2, 3 days in a row, then you got options for the next 3 days.
Trying to think here. I don't stream on Mondays. I just sit at my computer and talk to someone else who's streaming for hours on Mondays. Hashtag PR Bunny 2018.
Believe it or not, I am doing other work right now.
Mannequins.
What should I cook today, though? It's a real question. I think we've got fish, chicken, pork, celery, carrots, potatoes, onions, rice. various spices. So there's a lot of options. I'm sorry, Rot.
Yeah, I saw that on Discord. Yeah, that's a pretty cool piece of art. I like that stuff. Hey, what's going on, Forrest? Did you get my message earlier? You might have.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Override engaged.
Get to the target and capture it. Cut down any enemies that get in the way.
Yeah, Forrest, I didn't clean off the thermal compound from the that H80, FYI. So, but it is definitely boxed up.
So what's the plan?
Safe and sound for you. Push up Delta 6, Delta 5, Echo 5.
Roger.
Actually, don't want to be front runner.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
Go drop on that dude's face.
Yeah, Sunstruck. I don't know if I'd call them meta, but they're definitely interesting and pretty fun.
I liked him before. I mean, I think it's great now that you can fire 3 and you don't have to worry about the, again, flavor stuff. And flavor, and it actually lines up with lore, which is great. I mean, but it doesn't have to. I guess that's one thing to sort of point out.
It's still crazy hot and doesn't exactly have much in the way of backup weapons.
Yeah, and I'm not sold on the 3 heavy peeps. I still think 3 ER peeps is pretty fantastic.
New target acquired.
In my opinion. In my opinion.
It's a build you, like, the heavy peeps is a build you can do well with, but a lot of things have to happen.
Yeah, I've done the 4 PPC awesome, and you can do some shenanigans if the right map, right circumstance, you know, like, I think Frozen City is always beneficial because sight lines and fight can be a little bit standoffish, which benefits you and stuff.
New target acquired.
This match, I don't know what the shit's going on here.
New target acquired.
I don't think this is gonna be good for me. Being ballsy, don't be ballsy, Phil. What range do I have? 299? Ooh.
That sounds amazing, Dusty. What's to keep me from eating all of the food in all 4 crock pots on the same day, though?
Ah, shit. Freaking leftover UAV. No! It destroys my sneakiness.
New target acquired. Target
That feels bad.
Oh, man.
New target acquired.
I feel like I'm about to die. I don't know why that is. What is that build?
They like lock-on weapons.
New target acquired.
Something like that. Being canceled. Damn it. Oh, I just wrecked him.
New target acquired.
Damn it. Something's got BAP or cap.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
Kill secured.
New target acquired.
This is horrible right now.
Acquired. New target acquired.
Oh, hello, Herbie.
How many D-Sag warlords do you have?
Acquired.
All of them.
All of them?
New target acquired.
Weird, buddy. Ow. Murder. We're so split. Guys, stay together. No more of this split stuff. We're just dying individually. Sole reason. It's really one of the big reasons why most teams fail, is they split up and the other team doesn't. Like, that other team has not split up. Yes, you had that Herbie that just made a stupid mistake, but other than that, they've been balled up over there. And just that, I mean, it's like trying to fight, you know, 1v10. Like, why would you do that? Like, it's bad juju. Those odds are not in your favor.
Target
The range is not in my favor.
acquired.
They're probably right here. Trying to cover people in our ECM. Hey, Jaeger, come towards us so you got cover. As he's getting shot at.
New target.
Speaking of which,
New target acquired.
Hey, what chair do you sit? Tell me about your chair.
my chair, his name's Bob. And Bob, actually I don't know. I bought it off of a buddy. It was a hand-me-down. Because I had like a cheap chair. Like, you know, like.
That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, and I'm not a chair. I don't. All I know is it's pretty important considering how much time you spend in it. But
yeah,
I don't have a super expensive one. I have nothing against super expensive chairs. I just don't own one, so I guess there's that.
I've been trying to do the research because, you know, it's kind of like the next thing on my list to get.
Yeah, you don't have to go for gaming.
Right.
Because gaming, it doesn't, like, there's a lot of, oh, no. There's
like
some,
yeah.
So, like, you know, with anything, you can go down the rabbit hole as far as down. There's chairs that are like $2-3 grand a pop, right? By some of these, like, what is it? Is it Humor Miller or what was it? Some Miller, what's that H? Herman Miller or whatever chairs. So, I don't know. Me, I would rather get a. I don't own a nice chair, I guess. I've got the BattleTech backer jacket.
Mm-hmm.
The Atlas. And yeah, that was a rough match. There wasn't a whole lot I can do until. Soundstruck says I would never spend 1K on a chair. I mean, considering if you work, like, it's Herman Miller, right? Herman Miller? Yeah, I think it's Herman Miller.
The brand. If you're in there for like 8 to 10 hours a day.
Or I mean, people say, I mean, spend good money on a bed and spend good money on a chair. I mean, especially if you're
things that stand between you and the ground. So shoes, bed, chair.
Yeah, this is I think it's like a IKEA chair. Like I said, my buddy, he got a new like Herman Miller chair And I was like, dude, it's sitting, come on, let me, and so I bought it for like 50 bucks off of them. But like my old one was like mesh material, it's fraying, it was dying, it wasn't comfortable. I got Ricardo's in the car, don't need him in the office. Yeah, I think, you know, again, it's so you can sit for potentially long periods of time without any.
And I don't know, there's considerations for like what comfort and support and all that stuff, and you know those are all very important. But I mean, I'm at least like a little bit attracted to the more, I would say, like designed chairs. They look cooler or whatever. Like just because it's an aspect of my stream, like people will see the chair.
Yep.
And so that's another thing I'm considering. It's just like I don't.
Yeah, because the other ones, they're not really nice to look at, or you don't really see them yet.
And like all the brands that I've heard of, you know, they're like cheapest chairs start at like $280.
Yeah.
And then you can go like, you can get a knockoff, and then, but then it's a knockoff. It's I don't know. It's been a lot more stress than I ever thought I would have over a chair. But right now I'm sitting in my $4 thrift store chair. It's made out of steel though.
I was gonna say, chair never break, chair break you. All right, I need to go walk the dogs. I'll be right back. Your host, Fiora, is returning.
Right. We're back. Yes, my name is Fiora Bunny. If you haven't heard of me before, also a MechWarrior online streamer. I usually stream Tuesday through Thursday for MechWarrior. Friday and Saturday I do other games. Lately I've been playing a lot of BattleTech. So if you want to check me out, you can. There's my little plug. I am a VIP for MechCon, so you will get your opportunity to see me there as well. If you do see me, say hi, introduce yourself, tell me your Twitch name, because I don't know what anybody looks like. And if you see me, you can ask me for one of my patches. I got my logo made into a patch, and I'll be giving those out at MechCon. I'm pretty excited. And does anybody know anything about chairs? Because, you know, I sit in this chair for 8 to 10 hours a day, and I need one that's better than a $4 thrift store chair. But how is everybody today? It's surprisingly, there's surprisingly a lot of information out there, isn't there, Apostle? And like, I feel like I shouldn't have to spend, you know, $350 some odd on a chair, but I can't find what appears to be a decent chair at sub 200, you know? I'm doing pretty good. I got the things I need to mail out made up. I got I think I'm gonna cook dinner / lunch / leftovers soon. We'll see how that goes. The Office Depot. Yeah, that's the problem, Snafu, because I stream for 8 hours at a time most of the time. So, like, I need a sitting chair. Are you Spider-Man weapon? Oh, neat, downslide. I don't use HOTAS. That's another thing. Like, a lot of the higher price chairs come with a lot of features that I don't want, and I want to take off the price, right? Like, I saw a pretty good chair around the price I wanted, but it had like an extendable footrest situation, and I was like, I don't need a foot. Like, I literally don't have enough room in the space where this chair is gonna go to extend my legs like that. Oh, no, midget. My chair is a $4 chair that I got from the thrift store. It's like an old chair, like it was probably made in the 50s and was made well, but it's also like not ideal for 8 hours, I don't think. My British aristocracy posture. Oh, what kind of activities, Toots? Tuts? Adjustable desk? I can't afford that right now. I'm going all in on the chair, chill. Yeah, that's another problem is I'm 6'2", so like I have to make sure that the chair fits me.
I don't have that problem.
Must be nice.
Well, I guess I could have that problem if like my feet weren't to touch, you know?
/W Twitch name. Thanks, downslide. I'll take any help I can get, because if there's anything more I hate, if there's anything that like makes me more anxious or like I hate, it's buying things that I don't know a lot about, especially if I'm going to spend a decent amount of money on them. So I don't know anything about chairs, and yet I'm here, you know, spending $200 to $300. I don't want to mess it up. 6'2", downslide.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you guys got links for. No problemo.
Chairs are serious business, y'all. Killabee ones don't look too bad. I mean, and ideally, if I could get it in pink. I don't know, a lot of these chairs that like look kind of cool are just like these ridiculous red and black, and they're just like, I don't know, they look so angry.
Yeah.
There's this link to a chair I found last night that just looks ridiculous.
Yeah, and I think it's something to be said about like there's an aesthetic, you know, look to if you're going for.
Right.
Right. Like that's why people are like I didn't want to discourage you from getting a gamer chair. I'm just saying from like a seat to comfort level, you can get more money. Right. It's like headsets. Like you don't need a gamer headset. If you just
don't need to pay extra money for RGB.
Yeah, like if you have a good mic, you don't need a gaming headset because it's gonna have extra shit that you don't need, right? Like.
Target spotted.
Big and tall chairs. Two words never used with Phil in the sentence.
We are a little split up. Shouldn't we regroup? And
I think,
don't die too early?
think this is split. We're not split.
Yeah, I didn't die first.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Someone thought that was split. Oh man. I think this is bad.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
I don't think DX Racer would give me a free 1A2. I'm not that popular.
New target acquired.
I'm being a little bit too aggressive here. Trying to stir my team to victory here. Why are you under? You're under ECM and I'm not able to. That's it.
Behind us.
CT
Light
on
me behind us. Echo 6.
New target acquired.
Away. On my way. You gotta keep coming towards us.
Target acquired.
Oh, he's literally about to get screwed. Oh. Oh, he cooked himself. That's funny.
New target acquired. Target spotted. Fuel at 25%.
They're up on the ridge.
Watch behind us, E5.
Yeah, just turn around, guys. Instead of wrapping around.
Actually, 3 UAVs.
Down.
New target acquired.
Grab CDC target. Oh yeah. Give me that trip.
At 25%. Fuel at 0%. Airstrike online.
I'm getting canceled here.
Critical.
Oh, hello.
New target acquired.
Not. Oh shit. That dude's fresh. Literally 100% fresh. Jeez. My leg's about to go. Oh, I've got a partner in crime. Like, who does that? Who just shows up to the party this late? Strike, strike, watch it, watch it. No. Thanks, bro.
New target acquired.
Literally just walked into my strike. Oh, mistakes. Oh, it's alarm boat.
Atlas is pushing, guys. Help.
DX Racers are getting over 300 as far as I was seeing last night.
This is ridiculous. What are we doing here? Oh yeah, that's rip. That's rip.
Left arm destroyed. Medium pulse laser destroyed.
Rip.
New target acquired.
Are we losing it? Oh, yeah, it's already 5-9. Never mind. I don't want to answer my own. Yeah, I definitely had some team damage on that one. Friendly strike, friendly strike. Runs right into it.
Warning incoming.
Who's coming for you, boy? Minimum range.
Yeah, the cheapest DX Racer that's on their website is $290.
Yeah, 90. Yeah, that's nice. Thanks. Yeah, MRAMs, they get better the closer you are. Let's just put it that way.
Thanks for all the help, guys.
Rip. Rip.
See, I got that green screen going on as well, so like literally the only thing people can see on my stream is me, my mic, and my chair sometimes.
Lawn Dart, thank you for that sub, sir. Welcome, new sub in the house. How you doing, buddy? Thank you, Lawn Dart. Much appreciated, dude. Lawn Dart. The dart of lawn. How you doing, man? And some sick bicep curls. Hey, Father Bill, thank you. A bit. I see what you did there. Oh! Oh. Father Bill, how'd that stay in? Nice pattern. Most people would have no idea what.
Sensors
or hold on, who would link that? White? Yeah, White. Most people wouldn't have any idea who that is, though.
All systems nominal. Override.
A dog menace. Even though he is your Secretary of Defense in the United States. Now. Thank you, Father Bill. Thank y'all. Brownie, did you just... So, Brownie, more often than not, grabs a mouthful of food and then runs somewhere and then eats it. I'm not talking about like 1 or 2 pieces. I'm talking about like squirrel cheek sort of mounts. You know, as I look down, it's just like dog food pellets everywhere. Crazy dog. Crazy adorable dog.
Airstrike online.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have a firing range. They have indoor stuff. I mean, I guess if you knew someone, you pull that off, but we don't have a firing range here. Or we don't have a local place. We used to. It'd be great to actually go out and shoot. I haven't shot for a while.
Down low from G5.
Yeah, I think I'd like running gun stuff. Drake's Landing, they're still there, but no longer long gun. Only shotty and pistol. I guess the story I heard is someone basically falsified left side F6 down low, multiples. Someone basically lied and said like their house had been struck or whatever, but then it was later proven to, but it didn't matter. Damage was done. They're pushing Echo 6, get ready, low. Night Gear, get out of there. Low left side, get ready. Push, push, push. What's happening? Yeah, that's the story I heard. I'm sure they're, you know, some people just didn't like having a firing range right there at probably their house or near their house.
I can't move. I can't move. I can't move. I
Yeah,
cannot move.
Yeah, you had a Fafnir right behind you. Yeah, let them ridge, guys. Let them ridge. Let them poke over. Oh. Well.
Heat level critical. Heat level critical. New target acquired. Heat level critical. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Yeah, White, it sucks because that literally, it's funny, is that's the range I had been to when I lived in Cary, and then we moved to Fuquay, and then that happened. So it was like, really? Like,
Thanks for the nice high frame stream. I liked.
hey, thank you, dude. Yes, are you guys enjoying the HD mech porn with bitchin' Europack in the background? You'd be kicking. That's what you should totally get with. Oh god, you should totally get with Haven. Make a sound pack, Fiora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would I even say?
All of it. All the
All
words.
of it?
Yeah.
All the words.
All the words.
Just hold on. I'm just gonna.
Be like, get on my level, Scrim.
Yeah. If I could I don't know if you could program it to recognize when you got like 2 or 3 kills in a row.
No, I don't think you can. But you could do stuff like, I don't know, the British one that's like snarky.
Yeah.
That's, I don't know, I could just be like, your mother's a free
Double
birth or
kill.
something. You're right, or something like
Triple
that.
kill. Overkill. You're an unkillable god.
You know. Be like, really, you're trying to compensate for something. You don't like guns, maybe don't buy a house near a shooting range. Well, I mean, it's not a. It was like I don't know how long they had been there. It's like a active farm, and yeah, there's no way that a round from goes through the forest and hits anyway. I mean, someone would literally have to like, yeah, I don't know. But there is a pretty big range. I think about hour-ish away from me. It's near Burlington, I think. And actually, I need to reach out. So my wife's best friend, her father is a like gun nut. Like he buy like he's like retired. No, actually, I think he's still. Anyways, he's always buying new stuff like all the time. Like all I know, I guarantee. I mean, he's got hundreds. He's a collector, but he rarely goes out and shoots. So I'm like, he's got a bunch of like M1 Garands, and so I think he's got like 2 that are legit like World War II use, and then some newer ones. And I'm just like, let's go out and shoot. And he's like, yeah, sure. You just let me know time of day. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to. Oh man. Yeah, I wish I could go out and shoot.
Sean Lang, how you doing, bro?
Dude, bro, can you stop looking so damn dapper? Can you do that for all of us streamers? You're raising the bar, and I can't live up to those expectations. And
I'm sick right now, man.
yeah, you look pretty sick, slick. I'm just saying.
Smoke that medical marijuana.
Doesn't even have to be medical here anymore.
Yeah, White there is, but I mean, I'd prefer to shoot outside. Back where my parents live, they have some friends that have an outdoor in there. You know, you can like almost run and gun. You can walk up if you want or whatever, but it's not too fancy. But now that I've got my pistol, I need, like I said, I would love to get a a plate carrier. I know some guys that acquired them when they were deployed. I just never did. Do I own a Glock? No. Plague carrier? Yes, that's what Bear Duel was last year at MechCon. Hashtag.
How are you gonna go to a con without expecting to pick up that con funk?
Well, I didn't. Yeah, I definitely hugged people. Yeah. I hadn't been sick for a while, and oh man, it put me on my ass.
Get that international sickness.
Yeah. That's how it spreads, man.
Take the towel.
Have you looked at the diagrams of like the shit?
I'm like 99% sure I'm gonna catch something.
Bravo, bravo, push up, swing right, push up, swing right.
If not there, but like just, you know, traveling there.
Okay.
I think my flight has like 3 layovers. I can go to like Colorado, San Francisco, and Canada.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, he's not peeps. I got so lucky. I stared at the face of death and I laughed at him. Actually, no, that was an awesome.
Nice push, gentlemen.
New target acquired. Warning, incoming.
All right, let's not do that again.
New target
All right, get ready. They're wrapping around. Let's collapse. Push on Delta 5, guys. There's an awesome LRMs. Delta 5. Oh, I just made a mistake. Yep.
Just wear,
Jesus.
Wear a hazmat suit.
Oh, Karinsky, take the wheel. It'll be fine. There was 2 assaults just sitting there on the corner. Multiple assaults. Delta 4 down low. Delta 5 route. They're just sitting down low. Look at me. Look at me.
You don't have any weapons.
I don't have jack.
Think Juliet right now, open CT.
Yeah, I thought he was the triple piece. Triple peeps. Little shit. Oh, I don't get flu shot. There's not a whole lot you can do when you've got people from all over the world, so you're getting exposed to all the strains.
Get your flu shot.
I never do.
Shame.
One touch alpha.
I'm healthy, so it's not like.
It's not about you.
Oh yeah, it is. If I get sick and I have the flu, I'm young, it's not gonna really affect me. If you get the flu from me, you're gonna get the flu anyways. It doesn't matter where it comes from. The flu shot is good for elderly and young, but in general, here's the issue with the flu: is basically what they're doing is they're picking one of the strands that they think is gonna be prevalent. But that's not always the case. So it's you know.
You should still get your flu shot.
Not my mom. No, that's literally my mom worked in the health, so she's always like, just get your flu shot, it's free. And I'm like, that requires
you get your flu shot, so that way people who can't get their flu shot don't die.
Well, that doesn't stop you from getting the flu though. Herd immunity
helps. Herd immunity is a thing.
No, she's right.
Don't be stubborn.
But still haven't done it. Hate needles. Needles don't bother me.
I mean, you could be unlucky and like, sure, your flu shot might not work, but like, it doesn't, 99% of the time your insurance is going to cover it, or it's not going to cost you anything. So it doesn't cost you anything to perhaps avoid the flu and help other people who don't have strong immune systems stay alive.
This is true. And like I said, I mean, that's what the argument is. Like, of course, like it may not be the strain, sure, but at least you'll be inoculated against that one. And if you do get it, it possibly won't be that bad. But I don't know what we got from MechCon last year. I don't know what that was. Obviously, it was the Baradual strain. Shang-Chi fills.
Those hardworking German germs.
Yeesh. Probably got it from his kid too. See, people that have kids too get exposed to shit all the time. Like, you know, I have dogs. I have 2 dogs. Those are my kids. That is the extent.
Which reminds me, I haven't gotten my flu shot this year yet. I probably need to go do that.
All right, so I've got one more here. And I think I'm gonna go, yep, let's do it. Bush. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mech porn addicts all over the world. Like I said again, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you to Fiora behind the scenes. Hopefully you've had a good day off. Been productive. Thank you for hanging out with us. And she will be going live tomorrow, is that correct?
Yeah. Tuesday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Till midnight. We go 8 hours.
Make sure to give her a follow. Head over there, sub, follow. Do it now. Do it now. Do it. But I'm gonna do one more match here. Wrap it up. And I gotta get going. I should be back early tomorrow morning. I have nothing in the way of that. Again, thank you guys for supporting the stream. Much appreciated. We are sitting at 2,590 health. Thank you guys for tagging the stream boss.
No, guys, if anything, he'll be spreading fin rot.
But as we wrap up, again, we're broadcasting in 1080 at 60 FPS. Hopefully the stream has looked as good as I think it does. It looks pretty sharp on my end looking at it, so I'm glad we got that solved. May do a little video on that to explain what I did and why and so forth. But yeah, I just want to say thank you again. Can't stop the signal. Thank you, Bojin. Thank you for dropping 100 bits, sir. Cookie be damned. See, look, the Irby just like kicked a cookie out.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
But
Engage.
rude, right? I'm telling you, man, Irby's, they steal your beer, eat your cookies, take your women. Jeez. No hugging Phil at MechCon. He'll be giving ringworm. No, that's ferret. Clean, clear, and no jitter. Stream nice. Haven't had a flu shot since I left the army. Can't even remember if I've had one done then either.
I would assume you'd get a flu shot in the army. I guess I would hope.
Stuff like anthrax, you know, the long-lasting stuff that we don't know the consequences of yet. Smallpox, cowpox. I was actually immune, which was really weird. Oh, looks great on 4K Ultra HD TV, pushing it via Chromecast. Hell yeah. I'm on the big screen. I'm like on a 70-inch TV. Yeah.
Target acquired.
Theta is controlled by the enemy.
I worked in a hospital for a time, so I had to get a whole mess of shots.
When I went to Afghanistan on the way there, we had no choice getting anthrax. And then when I deployed to Iraq, obviously, they just don't know the long-term effects of anthrax vaccination, so it was optional. And I'm like, well, I've already had 5 already.
UAV activated. New target acquired.
Yeah, I got lucky. The smallpox. It's funny what they do is, you know, well, you've seen it. They dip like a little needle in a syringe, and then they, you know, they poke you like 3 times. Well, it didn't take. So the next step is they do it again, but this time they're like, like, oh, we're gonna get it in there, you know, and then
like a tattoo.
Yep, nothing happened, and they're like, all right, well, you're one of those weird freaks that, you know, are built up a immune. I like to think it's because I like V8 juice. I don't know why, but I'm gonna stick to that. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Ooh, Lycos. Lycos Fafner, Charlie. Yeah, he'll tear me apart, especially with that. Oh, I got here with me. Hey, Crab, I'll distract. You hit. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, you ignored the wrong target. Oh, get wrecked. Did you just tell him to get wrecked? Nope, I said get wrecked. The stream is definitely not suited for work. I'm just saying. Hey, look, you had the warning. It's up on the screen. What's right in front of me?
Only a 65-inch TV. Not even famous.
I'm taller right now on someone else's screen than in real life. This is awesome. Oh, Echo's about to... Oh, I'm dropping. Drop, 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 drop.
Thank you, Vidarian. I even got some work done. Like, I'm usually up at this time. I'm just also prepping for streamer.
I know. What was it last week? I was like, hey, are you awake? And you're like, yeah, I just woke up. You want to stream?
Yeah.
No? Like, what the shit? Like, why would you? This is way too early. Feel scared.
I have a schedule for a reason.
What's that? Who does that? Normal people, Phil? Actually? The rest of the world? Oh, people are always like, why do you have small lasers on here? This is exactly the reason why. Because you never know when you might need them.
Squeeze out that extra 10 damage.
Hell yeah, man.
Target acquired.
Oh, it's Commando. Maybe another 10 minutes.
Target
Oh,
destroyed.
no.
I
Yeah.
go to like eat with everybody, and then for them to see exactly how much salt I put on my food.
V8, yeah, V8 actually does have a lot of salt, but it's all right. I try not to drink too much of it. There we go, 825. Ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it. Again, just wanna say, hey, if you enjoyed yourself, make sure to click that follow button. Consider becoming a sub. It really does help. And like I said, head over to hang out with Fiora tomorrow. We're gonna be streaming with all the VIPs the rest of this month, and we'll be kicking off getting some funds raised to help support the streamers, just like last year with PGI helping out as well, matching dollar for dollar. So we're gonna be kicking that off very, very soon, possibly even tomorrow. So I just wanna say thank you again for hanging out. Again, consider becoming a sub. There's different tiers for everyone. And of course, if you guys wanna check out the links down below, we got a new podcast out, talks about MechCon 2018 World Championship, and of course, a few other things. And of course, I've got a wish list if you wanna support me directly. I dropped a few new items on there. Now that it's getting cold, I realize I should probably get a jacket. So anyways, there's a jacket on there. So if you wanna help a mech bro out. And of course, if you guys have any questions, feel free to PM me on our Discord. If you don't have that already, join up. It's Brick. I'll answer as soon as I can to you. Just a hint, there's a jacket right there on your chair. Well, yeah, but that's not going anywhere. It's a stream thing. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you again to Fiora, and you guys have a great rest of your day, night, morning, wherever you are. Again, hopefully you guys enjoyed the HD mech porn. It's not going anywhere. I think it looked pretty sharp. I'll check out the replay and get some highlights up. I think we added some pretty good fun matches to broadcast there. And yeah, just want to say thank you again.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Make sure to check out all the links down below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll go raid someone at some point in time. Thank you again. I will see you guys tomorrow. Until next time, Mech Warriors. Peace. Bye, Fiora. Thanks for hanging out. That was awesome.
No problem.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Sure. Is it gonna be at my regular stream time?
Maybe.